Hey, what's going on? It's Inventor here, bringing you another 1 to 60 in Diablo 4 Season 9. This time around, I have something special for you. The build I'm using on this run is the Blizzard Sorcerer, but unlike in my past runs, I will freely use everything I have unlocked to this point, so I can level as fast as I can, and I'll show you something that will blow your mind. And once I reach level 60, I'll try to push for Torment 1 to 4 too, of course. So this season is called Sins of the Herodrum, and there's a lot of emphasis on changes to Nightmare Dungeons and the new Nightmare escalations. Here, you pick up Herodric powers from Herodric strong rooms and use Herodric files to boost them up from Nightmare Dungeons and bosses. You can use files to craft special jewels with powerful effects too. And the way Heraldic powers work this season is that they're basically a spell that gets attached to one of your skills, and you can customize what effects they have. And we're going to take advantage of that in today's leveling from 1 to 60. I'm starting with a seasonal character on normal, but unlike in some of my past runs, I will have the expansion campaign not completed. This is intentional since it's the fastest way to solo level that I know of. So I'm using that as part of my leveling process for this run while combining it with the seasonal questline and powers. Even though hard, expert, and penitent give more XP from monster kills, I start on normal because the XP rewards from the campaign, which accounts for most of the levels I get, are not dependent on difficulty. So, to start off, I just need to remind people that. Oh,
This is how the world.
gonna skip this cutscene real quick. So, make sure to pop open your reward cache as you get them. Earlier this season, there were issues that people were having with turning in some of their rewards because it was very difficult to get the Herodic powers, but that has since been fixed as of earlier today or yesterday. And now that's possible to collect your rewards and build up your character as a nice little advantage. And one of the things that you get from Season Journey are Smoldering Ashes. You can turn those in for the Season Blessings and get things like an extra upgrade when improving glyphs, which is actually quite handy. It saves you a lot of time. Now, as for Renown, that was the other thing. As you get Renown rewards, do make sure to hold on to them as you get them. So I can turn in these initial ones because they give pretty much no XP no matter what level I am. But you see here, the third reward, here 210 out of 350. Like if I do one or two strongholds, this would bring me up to 350. And then I actually save that XP reward turn in for when I reach level 59 because these renown rewards actually do scale with your level. So the later you turn them in, the better. So another thing to keep in mind is as you go along, if you get elixirs and incense, pop those because if you have an elixir, that's like 8% more XP, and incense gives 5% more XP. As for aspects and tempering, now when it comes to tempering, the main aspect that I'm looking for is natural finesse. If you're starting off a fresh character, then usually this would come as a magic grade recipe, but since this is my third character now, I have no way to really avoid using a lot of these recipes. I guess I could use the sorcerer specific ones, but feel like I should just use natural finesse since it's supposed to be readily available from the start of the game, and I'd rather be too strong rather than too weak for trying to go through this whole 1 to 60 process quickly. Now, so that's for tempering. There are other tempers that could help, like natural motion, sorcerer motion, just more movement speed, the ability to teleport faster, and then of course on the weapon tempers, I would want, since I'm making a Blizzard Sorcerer, I would probably want frost augments. I wouldn't use it for chance for Blizzard to deal double damage though. This build is going to be more dependent on ice spikes as I get closer and closer to the end game. But while I start off, I'm going to rely primarily on Blizzard's high AoE, and its dot damage is actually not that bad. It's only when you get into like Torment 1 to 4 that the damage on uh, like the base damage on Blizzard really starts to fall off. Speaking of ice spikes, I'm gonna mark these two real quick. You can see. There are three aspects that are associated with these ice spikes, and this one's probably the most important because it would actually attach ice spikes to Blizzard specifically. But this one's kind of important too, because it can boost ice spike damage by up to 90% multiplicative. So those are the two main aspects that a player should look at. Well, that I'm going to be looking out for. But of course, there's plenty of other offensive aspects that I already have access to that I'll use as I see fit, and other ones that could help too. Maybe something like aspect of control and aspect of frozen memories and all that. But aspect of frozen memories especially would be quite nice. But the one that I'll be using for now, or that I'd be looking for, are frozen wake and glacial. And yeah, as I go along, I'll just use whatever aspects I see fit that boost my damage. So like aspect of elements, inner calm, edge masters, all of those are pretty much free. Now, that's for aspects and tempering. So next up is skills, and then I think this is where I guess I could say that the gameplay actually begins. Um, so on my skills, I don't like Blizzard actually needs me to be like level 5 to unlock because I don't have enough points right now. But I can at least start off by picking up some points here. I'll use Incinerate to do some early leveling, like just the first couple levels, just to speed that up along. I want some points in a teleport here. I'm gonna put 3 points into glass cannon, and then here's the crazy tech: 1 point into Hydra. And I was talking to somebody in chat about this earlier. Hydra does not have a mana cost anymore, and this is where things get really dicey. Now you might think, oh yeah, I'm just going to use this as a tool for leveling, but no, actually that's not going to be my main damaging skill. Incinerate is going to be my main damaging skill until I get Blizzard. Then I'm going to switch over to Blizzard because it's a Blizzard Sorcerer. But I've got a pretty crazy trick that I'm going to show in a bit as to what I'm going to do to abuse Hydra having no mana cost, since it's spammable and it's got no mana cost. So there's something crazy I can do with it, but I'll show that in a second. As is customary, make sure that you equip your pet, right? I actually did pick up a cute little pet from last season that I will use here. Nice little owl, uh, because apparently I had some leftover platinum that I didn't know about, and because I also happened to pick up some fun little cosmetics. I'm gonna just throw these on for fun. And offhand looks, sure, we'll throw that on. And then as just gonna have my nice little wings right here. Uh, yeah, there we go. Just using the some of the rewards from last season. Oh, and fun little horse too. I know I always get I always get people who try and grill me about not having my cosmetics active. So there you go. For once I actually have them active. Kind of random, but usually I like to go through this quickly. But yeah, just wanted to have a little bit of fun with this. So I equipped the pet, and normally I would say to also go hire a mercenary, but because I haven't started the season, or I haven't actually gone through the campaign and reached that point, I don't have access to any of the mercenaries just yet. So that's all of the housekeeping items for the most part. The last thing I need to really discuss would be the heraldic powers and the leveling process. I'll talk about the heraldic powers in a second, but when it comes to the leveling process I plan to use, I mean, I've already gone through the seasonal quest lines, so I'm not going to... I've already gone through the seasonal quest line with the companion druid, and I listened to almost all the dialogue options, so I'm not going to go through that again. I'm just going to focus on trying to go through this as quickly as I can. Seasonal quest line... So, the leveling process I'm trying to follow is that I'm going to start off by doing the first part of the seasonal quest line. The reason being that the first quest in the seasonal quest line, if this were a first character, would unlock this Herodic Spellcraft tab, and then oh, okay, and this, uh, and then the other thing that this first quest unlocks is the reputation rewards. So yeah, the reputation rewards. I've certainly played a few seasons where I don't actually activate the season. Like I actually don't do any of the seasonal quest line, and then I find out that there's like tons of reputation rewards that I've lost out on. And because they've made it so that you actually get reputation by killing any elites, that includes both just regular elites and or like standard elites and bosses, uh, you actually get reputation really fast this season for the reputation track. In fact, I've already done two 1 to 60s. One being my companion druid, and then the other being um my whirlwind barbarian. And on both of these characters, right? I actually already got access to the Resplendent Spark on the reputation track, so it's actually really fast this season. So just keep that in mind. Anyway, so as a formality, I'm also, like I said, I'm gonna do this to use the, just to pretend like I've unlocked or deserve to use the seasonal powers. But well, I mean, this actually goes hand in hand with the fact that I still don't have access to Hydra anyway. But gonna pass that in. Okay.
What is this?
Roderick Gateway. But yeah, once I finish this quest and once I unlock Blizzard, I'm gonna show you this crazy idea that I found out. Okay, sorry, there was somebody spamming my chat. Gonna go in here. It takes a while for me to hop in the portal. But yeah, so my leveling process, like I said, I'm gonna start off with a seasonal quest line. Then after this, I'm going to go through the Vessel of Hatred campaign from start to finish, and then do the like I guess the epilogue, whatever it's called, stuff that comes after. And then after that, if I still have some levels left over, then I would do uh, probably some of just a couple of strongholds should do the trick. So that's my plan. Uh, Yeah, and then this leads me to the Herodic powers. So as I mentioned earlier, okay, and I just reached level 5, so this is, I think this is, oh no, I still need one more point. Hold on, just, okay, I guess I can, worry about all this later. Oh, I forgot that this is time, but I don't know if I really care too much. I actually already have all the powers that I need. Again, like, I'm gonna just use all the powers that I've already picked up from the previous characters. I'm gonna use all the materials I've gotten. I have, like, plenty of, like, masterworking stuff. I don't usually do this, but I'm so loaded on materials that it would be kind of impossible to ignore a lot of the stuff that I already have access to. Like, I can't just it's kind of hard to pretend I don't have 47 million gold. It's hard to pretend that I don't have like I think it was 3,000 obdicite, and especially all the power 4,000 obdicite. I was wrong, and I have access to all of these powers too. That I wouldn't actually know which ones I have or do not have access to. They were bugged before, but when I played my last character, the Whirlwind Barb, I actually had to take like I was actually looking for a damage resist or anti-damage resistance aura as a power, but I got that after I unlocked all the other powers I would have used for this character. So, so let me finish this real quick. I'm almost done. Oh, and I got frozen here. It's too bad, really. I think I could have gotten rank 5 if not for that, but again, I don't really care. I also should have been using Hydra a bit more. Yeah, let's get this over with. So this is the Herodic Strong Room, of course, just kind of showing that off to start. And then I open this Herodic Cache. And I get a little bit of everything to start.
You still live.
First strike chance. Mana per second, nice. And yeah, I'm gonna skip the Astaroth dialogue, and I'm actually gonna stop trying to stop trying to like gear up unless I absolutely need to, or stop going to town unless I absolutely need to. Aside from with the campaign dialogue options, or at least that's what I'm gonna try to do here this time around. So this device led me to the
So
relic
that's
containing
why the
Astaroth's
demons
blood.
swarm.
So this is how I would have started off with this character, and then I would have opened up the Roderick knowledge, Roderick spellcraft, and then
So this thing.
this gives me 1 level up. And then at that point, I would have had access to the Roderick spellcraft. And then I would also have a Blizzard available. So now, uh, this is the main skill that I'm supposed to be using. So I'm going to switch off of Incinerate. I don't know where else this is supposed to go, though. I guess I could put it in here, or perhaps better yet, put it in Fireball, and then the rest of my points. Sure. There. So, there. So now I can have Ice Armor and Frost Nova, but again, I need to get to a good spot that I can show you folks this crazy tech that I discovered. This was back in the PTR, and I tested it before I started this stream. Of course, I was playing earlier today, and I finished my Whirlwind Barb. But then I wanted to go grab some food and take some time to upload my gameplay. A few items to help me on my way. Nice.
Leave her be.
Great. Uh-huh. So, wait. Did the items just disappear off the ground? Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. Well.
Won't say it twice. Where's your decency? Clear off.
Unless this is part of the cinematic.
Your Prava's abandoned lapdog. Is that right?
Roderick Strong Room and all that.
What a dismal.
Okay, that's done.
That sick bastard has
So
probably already
I
sent
can
zealots after Laura.
port just down there,
Oh, man.
and then yeah, I can kind of explain. Since I'm leaving town, I can actually finally explain how this all works. I've done a very good job of it. So so I've actually unlocked my Roderick powers now, and the way these powers work, right, is that I can attach one of these: Celestial Surge, Astral Pillar, Disintegrate, Propulsion, and Cosmic Anomaly. And you know, this one like drops meteors. This one has like a pillar that shoots out little shockwaves. There's a little beam. This one's a shockwave that goes outward, and this one actually spawns these things called anomalies, which are kind of like a summon. And then I can put like, let's say, Thunderous Particle. I choose an element for them. Otherwise, it's not active. Been a while. Wait, how do I get through here? So I can talk about this while I wait for the dialogue to finish. Okay. So now I can actually put 3 effects, and the 3 effects that I would use here are Floaty Bauble, Shifting Powder, and the last one doesn't really matter too much. I guess I could use the one that has resource. I guess I don't have that one active, but I can also do like Apply Vulnerable, I guess, for the time being. So the way this will work,
Deny me again.
the way this works, right? You see these little motes just go around hitting everything, right? So that part's great and all. And then they can hit the boss, or I can detonate them all and instantly kill the boss. That's one option, right? But there's actually another part of the skill that makes it so insanely broken. So
I wish you'd arrived a moment sooner.
yeah, great. Gotta go.
No. Why?
Yeah, she's still talking.
So
So the other thing about
always leave.
so there's like 2 parts to this, right? I can do this with my Herodric power. This is the thing that they didn't adjust on the PTR. And I figured out exactly how all this works. I need to find a good, like, safe spot where it's very difficult for these um, anomalies to path to. Like, let's say here. And then, okay, well, uh, they'll follow me here if I stand there. But if, for example, I teleport or I go like this, then the anomalies take a little bit, like, you can see that I can actually teleport a bit further because the anomalies get a little confused as to how to get out or whether to chase me, so I have a little bit more time on the teleport.
I'm here to seek aid.
There are some spots which are actually a lot better for this. Like usually little ditches and crevices are great for this. So I can use these anomalies as a way to either attack and do damage, or I can use them for mobility, or both.
Lady,
So
your coin, not
get the idea.
smithing fit for an iron wolf.
So level 7 already. I mean, I just started, right? I'll probably speed up now that I've kind of
Lucky day, friend.
had a chance to explore and explain a little bit more.
We have a guest.
Okay.
Yes, Papa.
Oh. Okay. So then I'd go back
Stay put, Faye.
and
Guardsman, how many?
see,
More than usual.
I can
The gate won't hold.
make a lot of
Not breach the city.
progress. Defeat the hollows. So unfortunately here I don't get to use my movement speed as much, but later when I have to do some more traveling, that's when this trick of mine will really start to shine. Okay. Okay.
You're as scrappy as Laura said.
Oh, shoot. I didn't time it correctly. I also have teleport in case I need to
Horse
break myself out of CC, or if my Hydra's on cooldown and or not my Hydra, but my power is on cooldown, because sometimes it might be, right?
To the hells with you.
Okay. So you see I can do that for mobility, and then I can just keep porting. But there is a limit on Hydra. Yeah, but like I had mentioned, sometimes my anomaly can
For everyone we
hit
fell,
these.
a dozen lives are saved.
I don't know why they're taking so long to hit it though. Oh, I guess they sort of bugged out. See? Can use this to my advantage. This helps solve the mobility issue on a few select classes, particularly my sorcerer without my teleport, and then my barbarian, or not my barbarian. I was planning to run this with my necro originally with Iron Maiden, because Iron Maiden has a similar way of working where... Oh, go. Yeah, with Iron Maiden on necro, it's an AoE skill, but it is targeted, right? The nature, or it's the way its nature, the nature of the skill. Plus, it has no mana costs with one of the modifiers on it. So, Hydra works in a really similar way. You see, I can like triple teleport. This is like I can go like same distance as teleport. That's a really cool little way of circumventing all this. That's why I was saying like this is one of those runs where I'm just trying to have a little more fun with it than I usually do. The focus is more on trying to go through this as quickly as possible with what they've given me. I don't know when or if they're going to nerf it, but while it's available, I'm gonna
Each kill brings two more.
take
We're the
advantage of
only
the
ones
fact that I
left.
have it.
Calm yourself. We're going to finish this fight, and then drinks are on me. You hear?
Alright, and then defeat the encroaching hollows. And then this is where, again, another cool thing about these summons is that they can hit whatever they want. Like, I don't even really need to take part. They're gonna automatically kill everything for me. And they do, like, 130 damage, too. Yeah. If this were a fresh character, by the way, I could just do the Vessel of Hatred campaign. I could also do Helltide. That's fine too. Even without the powers, I could do the Helltide's A-okay. I would have just needed movement speed, and I would just be spamming Blizzard. But this is a much faster and more fun alternative. Really, just adding the powers just really gravy, like icing on the cake. But as I've already shown with my Whirlwind Barb, I used a similar leveling method, just running the Vessel of Hatred campaign first to get from 1 to 60. It's still much faster than how most people would. I actually don't know how most people try to level to start if they run like Whispers or Helltides, but this, you'll very quickly, by going through the Vessel of Hatred campaign, overtake anybody who's going through Helltides. But it is, I mean, obviously you skip through as much dialogue as you can, right? And yeah, try not to spend too much time in town. But of course, the trade-off is that the Vessel of Hatred campaign does get a little boring, a little repetitive, because it's always the same objectives, it's always the same dialogue. It's not like Helltides where you have to... It is different from run to run. Oh, there we go. Killed him. He's dying, isn't he? Okay.
Damn things. Hold on, Godsman.
Nerel was traveling by boat.
Okay, and then...
The old bridge should have a good vantage of the river.
Why? Character... I should... Yeah, I want to see if I can stop picking up magics and commons. I always say this every run, but maybe I do it here. Oh, yeah, here we go. Uru.
This is Nahantu. Good. Then let's
So-
search the river. Bound to be some sign of your friend.
I'm gonna use these wisps to do damage here. I know how the missions go because I just finished the seasonal quest line like yesterday. Right. Here's the Burn Knights. Yeah, my wisps are more useful as an offensive tool right now, but later I did it again, pick stuff up. Hey, here we go. Got my first legendary for now.
Yes, I knew it. I knew
Ooh.
those babs couldn't kill
Max
you.
life, but I prefer mana per sec.
Friend of yours?
And oh yeah, he's okay. Oh. Okay, we're here. Line boots, and I can actually toss this potion in. And look at that, mana per second and movement speed. It doesn't get much better than that. Bring her here to the den.
You're being hunted by the Cathedral of Light?
Me and Nerel both.
Of course they left it down.
Let's get a bunch of ranks on Blizzard and some
Old friends.
mana cost stuff. But I mean, later I'll adjust that. But for now, especially while leveling, I could use the mana regen. Okay. Okay, this will be a great opportunity to show this.
Oh, yes.
Inside. Quickly.
This will be a great opportunity to show this crazy trick I have. Okay, here. So, it would go like this. Oh, I have to go through this door. And I could actually Blizzard on the way. And oh, and my looks like my time ran out. So now a similar thing here. Just waiting for more anomalies to show up. Then I'm gonna try to confuse them by. Okay, well there's a limit to how far I can go with that, but you can see it is much quicker than if I were to actually have to walk it normally. And then with teleport, I have like even more mobility. So this is, I'm going to try to use this to bypass all the dungeons, and then otherwise I can just use my horse. It's fine. Oh shoot, tried to teleport, but I didn't time it right. It is a little tricky. Is it because there's no door here? What? I can't teleport past that? It's so strange. But even if I fail the teleport, I still get 70% movement speed. 70, is it 70% movement speed? Yeah, it's 70% movement speed from this, right? Because some of my past runs, well, in both of my past runs, like my Companion Druid and my Whirlwind Barbarian both, the heraldic powers weren't really available as they should have been, so it's nice to see here that they're actually finally working as intended. There we go. So, Wanderer's boots, but again, I already have the best possible set of boots I can really have right now. Movement speed and mana per second. Really. Oh, search for a way into the den. Okay, and there's the rope.
Aha! They left the rope.
And then I get in, and I get XP. Hey, Lawless. Which number is this one? What do you mean, which number? I'm not sure what you're talking about here. Oh, level 15. Oh, this is perfect. I can throw on Fireball enchantment. So now, whenever I kill the monsters, I can hit them with Fireball too.
Years ago, I ran a mercenary
Talked over
company out of
here,
this place.
and then I can actually
They
hire him.
had
And,
less to lose then,
conveniently,
but now
deal increased damage while a frost skill is on my action bar.
and I
3
think I'd be
extra
more used to you as
ranks
a
in that.
mercenary, a shield for hire, if you will, than a smith. Though there's a chance you'll get both out of me.
Maybe I'll
And
get
my name
extra mana
still
too.
carries weight. The other
Nice.
mercenaries will be more likely to return if I am here, and you will need their help, my friend. You will never
Lot
regret I am
of
one
extra,
brave hand into your service.
modifiers here too. Which, oh, hold on a second.
Friend,
Oh, I didn't realize that's what you meant. Which number is this one? You mean like which character? Like how many characters have I made? Like which character is it at this point? And yeah, like was mentioned by Anthony Carrillo, this is actually my third one for the season. That's correct. I'm actually going to use Subo here for his perk, where he can actually see where everything is. I mean, doesn't really matter what my other ones are. I'll use Aldgin for now, I guess. I mean, I already have them all ranked up, so that's fine. Oh, there is one other thing. Since I'm already here, I might as well... Again, I already have access to these recipes, and I have plenty of veiled crystals, so yeah, let me grab that for movement speed. And I have one other thing, too. Codex of... Well, actually, why don't I just temper everything now? Natural finesse. Nope. Nope. Damage, yes. And aspect of, I don't know, inner calm. Inner calm is pretty free right now, so I shall use it. Oh, and one last thing. Mobility. Critical strikes. No, it was this one that I wanted. It would be nice to get a teleport cooldown reduction, but save that for later, perhaps. I don't know if this works with, like, while I'm in town. I want to check this real quick. Okay, there. So, 141 movement speed, at least while I'm in town. I'm glad this aspect works here. That's good. But anyway. Yeah, so I'm keeping up with them. Got it, thanks. Nice. Just finished Necro today. I'll be doing Druid build later. Nice. You got 2 characters of Torment 4 already so far? Is that how it works?
He's strong.
Anyway, I'm going to show you... I don't know if you heard me before, but I wanted to show something kind of crazy. That's why I'm playing Sorcerer. There was like a little trick that... Oh, Odious Hector. Here, I'm going to send my Hydras, or my... I forget what these are called, anomalies, to go deal with them. So yeah, here's the thing you can do with these anomalies. You can actually teleport with them. And you can do this with any class, but you got to use it on like skills that are actually suited for it. You get the idea. So yeah, if you're at all curious, I can show you how it's done. I figure sooner or later there's gonna be, they're gonna probably end up nerfing it. I mean, they did that with Propulsion. But I'm gonna have fun and use it while I still can before it inevitably gets nerfed. Okay, then I'm done. I'm only planning on doing the 3. Nice, I see. Sork Necro Druid. Gotcha. So which, like, have you gotten 2 of your characters at Torment 4 now? Or what? You still got your Druid build linked in your YouTube? Yeah. Were you planning on copying the, my companion Druid, or what's up there? I'm gonna... Okay, nice. At least I don't have to backtrack this time. Last time I had to backtrack. That was a pain. Okay, so here's a good chance to actually show the trick that I'm talking about. Oh, yeah, see, oh, no, never mind. I ran out of teleports, but yeah, I mean, that's kind of the gist of it. I need to find, like, a good ditch that my, uh, that my anomalies will get confused by, though. Then I'll be able to spam teleport infinitely. So that's the secret, I think. Sorcerer and Necro done. Yeah, nice. Okay. And yeah, I'm gonna use your companion druid build. Okay, cool. Yeah, you're more than welcome to. I have the build planner linked, and unlike my other builds, I have the pre-Torment version. So, you know, while you're going 1 to 60. Then I have the Torment 1 to 4 version, and I have like the end game like Torment 4 and onward version. So, if that was something that you were trying to sort out, then yeah. Oh shoot, where am I going? Well, I mean, I can just go straight to Kuras Bazaar, whatever. At least that way I get that done out of the way now. Yeah, it's okay. Maybe tweak it a bit to make it stronger. Oh, okay. Yeah, I tweaked it, I feel like, pretty well. Like, I mean, in comparison to, like, last season. I mean, last season the build was already pretty solid, I would say, and then I made some additional tweaks after that, but I don't know. Maybe you will find something else that could be... You might end up finding something that I didn't think of, so who knows. Yeah, good luck if you do. Yeah, I think last season I was using like a like legendary helm with ranks of wolves, but then I was told, yeah, you know, I could do the human. Could use Gathlin's birthright. Oh, that was a big change, a big adjustment. Okay, so I can go back to Kuras Docks. Good. Finally got 2 powers and 1 stronger. Nice. Which ones? Yeah, here I got the powers that I need, so that's all I think that matters for me. Already got plenty of materials, more than I'll ever end up needing. Probably 3 of these would be good.
I saw her.
And I know that I'm
Is she
supposed to
still
go
inside?
here.
No, and don't go looking for her either. The place is cursed.
1, 2, 3. Okay, and then he shows up. And yeah, manage. Didn't mean for that to come off or anything. I like tweaking glyphs. Everyone seems to use the same glyphs instead of 3 crafting with other glyphs, I know. Oh, that's fine. Whatever. I don't take it personally. I mean, if there's adjustments you can make to the build, there's adjustments you can make to the build. But,
It protects us.
I mean, I would be surprised, right? But of course, CamCam has proven me wrong on a number of occasions when I think, hey, yeah, this build is about as good as it gets. And then CamCam shows me up, or some of my friends have done that too. When I come up with a build and then they point out that, oh, actually you can like tweak this thing and that thing and it's objectively faster or stronger. Yeah, so and if you come up with something, then you know, I wouldn't hold it against you.
Madman's den.
Yeah, didn't really take it as like being rude at all.
Believe it was
Like,
both.
fair enough. But
She must
if you want to have fun playing around with different
see
glyphs,
what you can find.
again, all the power to you. Reactive ooze and murky essence. Okay.
Traveling card.
Reactive ooze. Is that the barrier one? I think that's the barrier one, right? I know you were saying Dot is strong this season, so I wouldn't be surprised if Bane was a druid. I was saying that it was strong. And then... Wait, what is this? Admin's archive. And then they removed siphoning gizmo. That's what it's called, right? Yeah, they removed siphoning gizmo and replaced it with sharpening gizmo, which is a lot lamer.
A drag infestation. Help me uproot it.
Sure. Just send my...
Thank you. Now, could you clean up their mess? This place was meant to be sacred.
Send my anomalies at it.
Not a brew house. Any...
Spirit, Yumi. Okay, speak with Eru. More yakking, and then okay, I gotta go over here. So I actually had to do the. I kind of doubled up on me to run this
Fire
direction.
in my veins.
Join me, will you?
I might save a little bit of time. In a second.
Swell, Sabra.
To make things worse.
So this side quest stuff? No, this is Vessel of Hatred campaign leveling. As I've mentioned a few times already, the fastest way to solo level in the game that I'm aware of is by running a Vessel of Hatred campaign leveling. So the whole backbone of what I'm trying to do on this run is to use the seasonal powers to complete the Vessel of Hatred campaign as quickly as I can. That's just the gist of it, because there's like some powers that give me like pretty insane amounts of mobility. That's what I'm trying to take advantage of here. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Yeah, please do. I'm telling you, it's wait like and skip through all the dialogue. Skip through all the dialogue and make sure you don't backtrack like what I did, where I thought that I'd killed everything and done the objective that they asked me, and then I found out that, oh well, there was like one monster that I forgot to.
Stay close.
There would be like one or two monsters that I forgot to or I didn't see that I had to eliminate, something like that, and then I kind of lose time that way. So yeah, tomorrow do the Vessel of Hatred campaign, and when you finish the Vessel of Hatred campaign, do the rest of like what they ask you to do too. They'll tell you to go and do Kitchuk Stronghold. They'll tell you to do like the side quest. Like that's still part of, like, I consider that all part of the seasonal quest line. If you do it right, at a minimum, you should be level 55 when you're done. Also, do it on normal. I know that maybe you're gonna feel powerful enough to do it on hard, expert, or penitent, as this is true, but there's no reason to really. All the XP that you're getting, or the vast majority of it, is coming from the campaign rewards, and none of that is dependent on what difficulty you're on. So, yeah, you could run this on penitent, but it's a waste of time. You're better off trying to go 1 to, like, let's say level 55 on these on the campaign related stuff, the quest line related stuff, and then after you reach level 55, if you want to set it to penitent and do other stuff, then yeah, go ahead. But until you finish the quest line, it's such a waste of time. Yeah, so there you go. I'm off the bed, but I'll be streaming it if you're around. I'll be here tomorrow. I'll probably be streaming tomorrow too, trying to get to Torment 4 on this character. But if I have time, I'll swing by. But thanks for letting me know, Lawless. Hey, Lawless, one more thing. I don't know which powers you have, but I'm gonna show you a trick that might help speed things up for you on the.
We'll need to spread this.
It's the floating bauble. Floaty bauble. This one. This is actually a teleport. So, here, let me see if I can. Oh, I can't. Okay, well, that was a bit ambitious. I guess you can't teleport off cliffs with it, but I'll show you just real quick before you go. Yeah, like something like here, right? You see, I can do this with it. This is what I'm trying to abuse with the seasonal powers. So these two things together should allow you to get through everything. I have almost all of them missing, only missing like 5. Okay, well, you should be fine then. Yeah, but I just want to show you that secret tech that I don't think most other people will tell you about. So figured you might want to know all about that. And then hey, I got it back. So I can go right back to Eru.
Let's be honest.
And I run through Durance of Fate. Sounds good. Use it to speed around the map on the slow druid. Yes. But you need to attach it to a skill that works well with it. Maybe something like, I don't know, what would be a good one? Because Hydra is like, you summon a Hydra where you click. I don't know if it'll be so easy with the Companion Druid, because they don't really have any spammable skills like that. Stoneburst, maybe. Well, Stoneburst has a mana cost, though, or a resource cost. Right, it needs to be something with no resource cost that you can actually just point and click. And a decent cast speed, too. Because different skills have different cast speeds. So you get the idea. Oh, and another thing. Make sure you use Shifting Powder, huh? Shifting Powder is, it increases your movement speed by 70%. So you put those two things together. Floaty Bubble Shifting Powder, and not Thunderous Particle, Cosmic Anomaly. These three things are what are allowing me to have like massive mobility, because every time I cast um, my Hydra, it allows me to not just teleport around, but I also get like a huge movement speed boost. Never mind the fact that I also have some movement speed on this too, but that's actually mainly just for in town, because I don't think I get this bonus roll in town. So yeah, you can throw. You said you can throw your wolves, yeah, but wolves are on a cooldown though, and they need an actual target. I mean that's how it is, right? You need to actually select a monster with it, but with Hydra I don't need to. I can just, with Hydra I can cast it on nothing, and it's perfectly fine.
Who else?
Now it doesn't even have a mana cost. Previously it had like a mana cost of 10, so I used that to my advantage. I would, yeah, there we go, I saved a bit of time here at least. Yeah, you get the idea. True, Wind Shear. You can try Wind Shear. I actually would have recommended Wind Shear. Problem with Wind Shear is that it does have a relatively slow cast rate though. So yeah, you might have limited success with it, but yeah, it's a projectile. It is a projectile, so it'll work, but it's a little slower than Hydra and some of the other skills. Like Iron Maiden, that's another one too for Necro. That's got a relatively fast base cast speed.
I'm being serious,
Anyway, you get the idea. Lost Nova gains an extra charge.
And who are you?
And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I can show you one other trick, just real quick, and yeah, I think that'll be the that'll be all. I've pretty much told you everything you need for fast leveling, and I'd like to do a video about it, but I feel like I don't want to like put all this effort into making a video and then find out that no one's gonna end up watching it. Is, I think, the hunch that I have, because there's gonna be other YouTubers who are already gonna do their own sorts of like leveling quickly videos, so I probably won't. If I were to do such a video, then it wouldn't really get me views, so I don't see a point. Does that make sense? Well, I'll keep people somewhat pit I finish builds on. Okay, all good. I'm sure people would watch. Yeah, for sure. Well, oh, you mean like for my content? I mean, yeah, but not enough for it to be worth my time. At that point, like, let's say I can make like one video a day, right? Would I rather do it on like how to level quickly, or would I rather do it on, let's say, like the Blizzard Sorcerer guide, right? So you get the idea, something like that. So let me show you something real quick. So you see this? There's like a big pillar here. I'm gonna, oh, it doesn't quite work on this one. That's too bad. Maybe here. Okay. So you see I have an anomaly. It's not letting me teleport the way it should, but there's some like locations where, oh yeah, here we go. Here's a good example. So if I hit like a wall or like a barrier or something, then it kind of confuses the Hydra or the anomalies. Like they don't actually know where to go. Can I teleport from here to there? I actually want to try it real quick. Okay, yeah, something like this. Now I might be able to, yeah, you can get more teleports this way. It's not like foolproof. There's no like, I don't think it's an exact science, but you get the idea. It's certainly helpful to be able to, I can actually just teleport twice there. See, I can skip past this one, but there's other ones like Helltide. That's a good example. I can show you Helltide, but yeah, if you're gonna do Vessel of Hatred campaign leveling, then yeah, it'll have limited uses, but maybe later on when you run Helltide, hold on. Oh yeah, and also these things do a lot of damage too, so you can just one-shot bosses. You don't even really need to fight them the usual conventional way. I don't need this. Wait, what? Okay, there. You know where to find Abalon, and I can keep going. Does it never know? Oh, yeah, hold on. Sorry, I had a guy that was brand new to Diablo like day one. He's asking how to reassign a skill. That's fair. But I know that my build guides on YouTube have been working out really well. So if I'm getting like a couple hundred views on those versus 1 or 2 views on like, not to say like I don't want to be just known as like somebody who's just greedy for views, but it's more like, you know, what would be a good use of my time, right? Right now, I don't really see a very good reason to put out like a, oh yeah, do Vessel of Hatred campaign leveling kind of sort of video. Like that's the fastest way to level. I pretty much think that it is. I did that in past seasons, and I don't really tend to get too many views at all. And you know, if I'm gonna spend like 10 hours on something, then I'd rather more people watch it. That's just the gist of it. Never know. It's true though. I never know, but I do know what things do work, so I'd rather stick with that right now. Yeah, more fun to make these build guides anyway. It's also probably easier since you're on PC, though. Gotta remember I'm on console, so I won't be able to control it as well. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is troublesome. If you're on console, or controller rather, then yeah, that could definitely cause some, uh, I guess, differences from what I have here. It's true. Oh, I guess I could have actually, um, tempered some, uh, extra damage, but I can do that later. It's okay. Yep, having these powers pumped up. Are these all max rank? Oh yeah, that's another thing too. Since I'm already here, I was gonna save this for being able to max rank this. I wouldn't be able to max rank it normally, but like I might as well. It's not like it really changes much, just increases the length of time that I gain unhindered. That's all really. Okay. Yeah. Okay, trigger this waypoint. Are you still here, Lawless? There's one more thing I would like to show you. And I promise this will be the last thing. For sure. Here we go. Here's a good example of what I was discussing earlier. So you see here, right? Okay, I have an anomaly. Okay, perfect. So, here it's easier for me to do that trick that I was talking about. Oh, okay, maybe, okay, this one's not a very good one. Maybe this cellar? Okay, let me try the cellar. The cellar might be a little better here. Because from here, there. Yeah, the anomalies don't have a way to get out of the cellar. It's not smart enough to. So I can actually cover a lot of ground. Oh wow, I actually made it to where the quest was supposed to be. So there you go. That's if you wanna, there's just the like bare basics. When I dropped my stream earlier and I came back, like that's what I was playing around with. I mean, while I was grabbing food, but that's kind of how I
You will be
that's kind of what I was like messing around with and figuring out. Reminds me of Sorcerer Teleport, so I get the gist. Oh yeah, yeah, no, definitely. Except this is like Sorcerer Teleport with some conditions. That's the reason I have to be a little more, being a bit more, I guess, precise about it and explaining to you how these things work. This particular get up
Abulan.
works.
Abulan!
Primary resource. Okay.
Something's not right.
Also, don't know if it's just me being a little deaf, but I did say another streamer mic seems a little low. I got you on full volume on my phone. Is it? Give me a second. Let me check. No, it seems normal volume when I pull it up. And I have myself on normal volume. That's right. Okay, confront Mephisto. Yeah, he shows up here. And then that's that.
What's this now?
I'll handle this.
Might just be me being deaf. I mean, I wouldn't know. But in this case, yeah, I don't think it's an issue on my end.
Why did I
Sometimes it is.
want
Like sometimes I'm actually muted, but
Did I even
this isn't
choose
that.
right?
Okay, I wish I could like temper my stuff while I'm in town.
She cannot hear.
And also, my first elixir is about to wear off, so I'll use the second one. I mean, elixir doesn't matter as much, I think, as if you were to like run Helltide, but it's nice to have while you're killing monsters while leveling. But that one's not a big deal. Just teaching you the I guess fundamentals of abusing this cosmic anomaly tech, whatever you
Where
want to
do
call it.
I end? Where do you begin? No.
My phone or my PC seems like everyone's volume is just low. Okay, well that's not me then. Or, I mean, I have a bit more attack speed than before because of
Killed my mother.
I used my elixir here. Yeah.
No.
Anyway, that's all I got for you though.
Killed my
Thanks for
mother.
listening.
Because
And
of
then
me. I was his
yeah, you can try to use that if you want with your druid, although again, your mileage may vary, especially since you're on controller. Well, I mean, I could just send all my anomalies to Gibbet, but
You, my son.
leave the Fortress of Hatred. Oh, yeah, I can probably from here. Oh, nope, that didn't quite pan out the way I was hoping to. All good. Well, I'm off to bed. Gonna do the druid once I wake, so if you get time, you're more than welcome to stop by and share more knowledge. Oh, now that's about as much as I've got for you. But, all the same, I mean, you're the one who survived hardcore longer than I did. All the same, yeah, if I can make it to your stream, then I will. But otherwise, yeah, I'll probably be streaming too, so catch you whenever. Good night, man. Yeah, so here's, this is actually even faster than the, using the horse. Speak with Mako.
Other shrines. Ritual.
Usually there's like a dirt mound, isn't there? Or crazy.
There. Up ahead. On
Oh,
that cliff
this
face.
one? Tenet of Akron. Oh, this isn't it. Oh. Here.
Kise. Mender of veins. He looks like a guardian here. Perhaps he protected folks from lost spirits.
Just like the mosaic beneath the rust.
Oh, there we go. It's two.
Harming people. Maybe
And...
that's how he could help Nerel.
oh, I can't teleport through there. There we go. This is actually pretty fun. I get to abuse something for once. I don't know if this is quite the Blizzard Sorcerer gameplay. Any of you, if you're watching this, any of you are still watching. I don't know if this is quite the kind of gameplay y'all were expecting, but yeah, it's something. I think we're like an hour, or what's my...
The ritual.
I'm like an hour into my run. I'm level 25 now, and yeah, that stems from having all these crazy powers. Not used to this, but this is how it goes.
Rot in the air.
Yeah, I don't. Fortunately, in this particular dungeon, I don't have access to any spot that I can. Oh, maybe here. Here. Where's my anomalies? Maybe I can like trap my anomalies so I can teleport a little further. Nope. I mean, it still helps, even if it stops after a period of time, but yeah. I wonder if there's a way to... maybe I could do that with my barb. Telly Whirlwind barb? If I use Iron Skin or something? That doesn't interrupt my Whirlwind. Think about that one. But then again, I don't plan to play my Whirlwind barb until much later. There. See? Done. Made all this progress. Last thing I fixed, or last thing, I fixed my audio, my phone updated yesterday and messed it up. Oh, nice. Okay, great. Glad to hear it. Good stuff, man.
He seems all right.
Seems alright.
Go carefully.
I can get deep freeze. Oh. I mean...
Abulan! Don't you remember me?
there. Wait, there's a second phase. There, yeah, there is. Wait, what?
No!
Oh,
No.
I can instantly kill him? I don't have to go through the second phase? I didn't know that. I've never been able to kill him that quickly.
Power gathers
Your crystal clear now before it sounds like you're whispering? Oh no, that... I mean, that'll do it. Yeah, like I was wondering about that because I pulled up my own stream and I listened to it and I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty normal volume, I think.
Oh, Eru.
Cool. Yeah, that was a lot faster than
Let's give him
with my whirlwind barb. dagger, Watt rune. Okay. Okay. I mean, incinerate. A lot of incinerate related stuff,
Go
but
and find out.
I guess I can head back here. This one's got in max life and movement speed, and yeah, it has movement speed too, but or sorry, mana per second. And it even has the movement speed aspect that I tempered, or that I imprinted. Oh, what's this? You know what? I'm actually gonna. Maybe they drops me. I was hoping for a two-hander. If he dropped me a two-hander, then it would have been worth it to kill him. Or, let me rephrase. It's worth it to kill him for a chance at getting a two-hander. Two-handed staff, because right now I'm still using this, like, magic stick. Yeah, see, like, it's taking damage. Taking a while to wrap this all up. Okay, there we go. There's an amulet. Okay. And I can go here, turn to the Durance of Hate. Eventually I'm going to need to go in, or go back into town. And when I do go back into town...
Neyrelle and I have eagerly awaited you.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Finally. So I finally found a two-handed reverse staff. And I could temper on it if I want, but... Oh, yeah, here we go. Here's a good spot I can... I'll use my standard teleport.
The way we took before is blocked.
Nice. Quick and easy. So I got my two-hander here.
It's gotten...
And here comes Akarat. Elementalist, this doesn't really help me. So my old weapon, the sword was actually almost on par in terms of damage.
He's still here. A good sign Neyrelle is still holding on.
Cool. Can't quite teleport through these walls. I'm trying to teleport through the walls to lure the anomalies into them, but it doesn't quite look like that's gonna work. But, I mean, I get triple teleport. That's still better than nothing. Double or triple teleport.
Where's she gone?
Okay. I gotta go deeper. And here is Akarat.
Gone. With a wave of the paw. A miracle maker, just like the old myths say. Or the doctor. if you ask the Zakarum.
5
To
teleports
tell
on
you the
that one.
truth, it wasn't by coincidence that I found your body floating down the river. It was him who sent me to you.
Okay. Hydra also
Never thought
does
I'd
so
have
much
the
damage.
personal help of Akarat himself. Or rather, his spirit.
For a sec.
Though
I don't need these
suppose
though.
mythical
Got plenty of
help is
damage.
needed to face mythical
Probably
evil.
salvage this.
What did Mephisto tell you, anyway? Back in the fields.
Okay, 1,
He actually
2,
thought he could
3,
convince me to
4,
let him out of
5,
the stone.
and 6.
Hell,
So that's
he's
all.
done enough damage from inside it.
Spirit of Akarat.
Spoken so
And then go through here. Almost. I think that I'm already almost done with the campaign. Still just waiting for him to break through. Increase damage while I'm healthy. Okay. Which side would it be? I guess it would be this one. Oh, yeah. Through here. There.
Let's clear the area. Give her some space.
Still got my key passive up, which is good. So my resource costs aren't as high. Trav. And then I get some XP here, I think. Good to see you alive, and then I get to level 31, right? Nope, level 30. And then I actually do have to go back to town, so this is good. This is the one time I go back to town, and I can actually temper my gear with all of the veiled crystals that I have. just lying around. It's not like last season where I was like gated on Veiled Crystals. Now I have a very clear abundance, and I'll salvage this too. Okay, try to make this quick. Natural finesse. Everything goes to plain damage if possible. If not, then well, whatever. Plain damage. Lucky me. Getting the right roll right away on each of these. Yeah, plain damage last try. Plain damage. Okay, I have damage now on everything, so that should boost my damage. The only other thing left is, oh, you know what? Since I'm already here, might as well just pump up all my damage. Might as well just go all the way. I have this thing. Might as well throw on Edge Masters. What other offensive aspects? Elements? Sure. They put on aspect of elements in my ring. What other aspects can I use here? I think I said at the beginning that I was just going to use whatever I have access to. Conceded. Ooh, why not? Put on barrier whenever I feel like. This is the one time I'll do this. Just because I can. Okay. Although this is already probably enough damage to like overkill pretty much everything like twice over. Or like 10 times over. This is like what, 400% more damage on a weapon that's like close to my base level. Mine.
Struggling with some.
Okay. And then I go in here, I remember. Oh, I'm missing movement speed. Yeah, I could use movement
This
speed.
soul stone.
Living memory. I have to run all the way back here. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I can get there really quickly. I know of a way to get there fast. Maybe make it a point to run this stronghold sooner rather than later. Where is it? This is good enough. Okay, let's see if this works. It doesn't quite work as well as I wanted it to. Whatever. I guess I'll just get on my horse. It might actually be quicker rather than waiting for Hydra. Or maybe if I run it. Yeah, I think it's still better if I go on my horse here. For these like long stretches of open field when I'm not actively trying to kill stuff. I may have to do Kitchuk while I'm here. Maybe. Not sure yet.
Buried in the dead somewhere.
Okay.
Took them long enough to catch up to me.
Alright. Oh, there's a dirt pile.
This is ancient. I can just barely make it out. It's archaic. I'll try to translate.
What else?
It was here I first met Akarat. Maybe one of his dedicants wrote it.
Deep freeze, perhaps?
At the end, it mentions a journey northwest.
This is for
That's
frost
our
skills,
best
though.
bet.
Freeze. Okay. Oh, no, can't quite teleport there. Wish I could. That would be nice. Just random gloves. Okay. How long into the run am I so far? Oh, blast wave. Why not? I always make this mistake. I always think that, you know, maybe they'd let me, but oh, that one actually let me. That one actually let me through. Wait, there we go. The blast wave shrine isn't actually showing up for me. Okay. Where is it? Okay, here we go, dirt pile. I can go through the buried chamber. Oh, nice. Yeah, this is a great spot for me to... Oh. Doesn't let me through. Yeah, it's funny how inconsistent it can be.
Seems we weren't the first to find this place.
Oh, this is the wrong one. I thought this was the,
Let's hope
There's a
this one
spot
has what we need.
where I have to,
It's
go and
etched
find
in the
clues, and I have to go through, like, an entire set of tunnels. But I guess, that's later.
I could use some.
Okay, an hour 10 so far, and that was after
Wait, don't
I
hurt them.
was, like, yapping
They're
for a
the
good 10 to
ultimate
20
help.
minutes. 20 minutes. Gonna chill for a second.
Where you prevailed.
Still could use some movement speed on this, but oh well, whatever.
There's the girl.
I guess it doesn't matter. I
I am sorry.
already
The
have
violence
my movement speed
Silenced easily enough.
from 50 powder. Get the extra 30%.
You are touched by hatred.
This.
It coaxes out the bile in all things. The loathing in your heart.
Mhm.
Down to rest.
Or you are
Before
consumed.
You are consumed.
Okay. And rather than fight him, I can just instantly kill him like that. Okay, that was easy.
They were wanderers too.
Huh?
Only they never met Journey's
He
end.
put on Creator. What do we do now?
Look, new one.
Okay. Rebecca's cache, and I can't leave the dungeon, so I do this the old-fashioned way. Exit here, and I guess it would be this way. Yeah. Oh, cool. Actually, let me work that. I don't think that Treasure Goblin's worth it. I have everything I need right now. Okay, yeah. I think I got them stuck in the cliffs. Yeah, that was a good amount of progress that I didn't.
I missed
I
this.
could skip my
It's almost like
horse.
we're back in the peaks.
Nice. Cool. This. Oh, back here. Where are the others? Oh, that's a dead end for me. Oh, into that. Oh. Oh. That's nice. Maybe this way?
It's locked.
And a me-sized hole to reach the other side. I'll crawl through.
Wait, where did Narelle go? She just ran right out. I mean, 7,500. Back.
You're lucky it's me, not Laura here. I think that would have done him in.
Other way. Okay. And
Incredible. That's
search for anything related to Akarat's
These, their
tomb.
writings. Look for anything that mentions Akarat's tomb.
And I think I found what we're looking for. This should take me out. Near Samek, but I gotta turn back. I think this is a straight road, so it should be quicker if we just run over. Cool. Usually my level kind of determines how close I am to finishing all of this. I think there's like 3 more missions, and oops. Like what? An hour into my run? Oh, that's pretty good. One of these days I should actually start timing it from when I actually start doing stuff. I guess I can always try to equip my pet. Um, yeah, I should do like I should do a run where I just like start as soon as the character is like makes it in game, and then I can, while I listen to the dialogue, that's when I can equip my pet and do all that other good stuff.
I've
Yeah.
survived the work.
There's usually all that.
Did you find those tablets?
That'd save me a lot of time.
They led to a trove of information. The tomb lies near a place called Sun.
No, this is pretty close to a speed run, I think. 1 hour for level 33. I don't think it's much quicker than that. I mean, even without my boss powers, I think it probably... Well, I feel like my boss powers, or Herodric powers, the teleport specifically, is
That must be it.
a lot quicker.
No.
I don't know by how much, but it's definitely faster. Noticeably so.
What is?
There. Staff. What is this? Oh yeah, I'm gonna switch. Lose on some damage there, but base damage is better, I think. In this case, it doesn't matter. As I go along, I need to make it a habit to keep upgrading equipment, and I'm still picking up magics for some reason. Well, I guess the beautiful thing about Vessel of Hatred campaign leveling is it's not, cool thing about Vessel of Hatred campaign leveling is you don't really get that many magic items. Like, you can just ignore all the loot and still get plenty of legendaries that the game will just give you for free.
No. No. She's dead. It's not real.
Oh, I
Tell me what is real.
going.
This ground. Solid. Underfoot.
Is it this way or is it to the left?
Good.
I
What else?
think it is to the left, actually.
My axe. It's heavy in my hand.
Oh, it's actually leading me to the right direction. That's why I could have used Deep Freeze to...
Time-tested blade is a good companion. Tell me.
I could have
one
used Deep
more
Freeze to break
real
myself
thing.
out of fear, but I was actually going the direction I
My
wanted to
mother
anyway.
chose
I didn't see
living.
a point.
Thanks to you.
Okay. Oh, let me through. Slay the knight. And then I go in through the door. Oh, there he is.
I
Finish
was
what you
going
started.
to take you back.
To me, knights, rain down your judgment upon the damned.
I don't have a way to just instantly kill him, but oh well.
Enough! I will
How much damage do I do? Oh, okay. Yeah, because the Blizzard was...
You were a power-hungry tyrant to your
Blizzard
opponent,
actually
but at least you were honest about it.
did enough damage that I could actually see it on the
Probably
on his health
pleased with
bar. With all the damage modifiers I have. Oh, keep trying to mount the horse, but it's a waste. Well, it's okay. I'm actually pretty close and have to wait for all that dialogue to finish anyway.
What have you done? All she wanted was to hurt you.
No.
I prefer the extra armor.
The girl killed one.
Okay, Mirel.
I told her. I'm so sorry. She wouldn't leave my
I'm gonna
side.
pick this up. I don't think
Of
I
course she wouldn't.
care for cooldown reduction.
But I have never been as strong as her.
Please.
Go, Neyril. Just go.
Alright. That was a
Friends
fault
to the
in there. You know something? I don't usually do this, but I'm gonna try something a little different this time around. I'm already next to Kitchuk. I'm gonna clear Kitchuk. That way I don't have to run all the way back. What the? Can I port over? Well, that's silly. Or do I need to... Is it like blocked off or something? Or is it just like this route I can take only? Like, I wonder if it's blocked off until I finish the campaign. I guess I find out now. Never attempted to do this sooner than level 36, but or level than. I usually start this at like level 50 or whatever. Okay, I can actually
People
finish
are
it.
being slaughtered.
That's fine.
Blessings, stranger. Those beasts will regret not killing me when they had the chance.
Survivors. We need to regroup. Count the dead.
Alright, I'm gonna let my summons, or my anomalies do their thing. And in the meantime, I'm gonna grab some water. I'll be back.
Stay back! They're hiding in the caves!
That'll teach the bastards. Vermin slunk back off into the caves. They're like roaches. They'll breed twice as many if you leave them be. You're strong. Stronger than the rest of us. Could you finish them off?
Alright, good. Sorry for the slight delay. Going to go do some other stuff while I was grabbing my water. But I'm back now, and yeah, we can continue here. I got this stick that is a lot more powerful than my previous ones. Nope. This is good. And now I can I meant to actually put down Hydra on that one. Maybe that's the trick that I can pull. I can use like teleport to fool my anomalies because they don't seem to quite seem to be following. Oops. Did it wrong, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Save maybe a couple seconds. It's not a huge problem. I'm already close to the start anyway. There he is. Find and talk to Kaitse. Oh.
It's too quiet. Where have the survivors gone?
I think this is one of those bosses with like 2 phases no matter what, right? It'd always be nice to just load up on these and just trying to see if I can one-hit Kurma here. Oh. There. No, I think he's got 2 phases. Let's see, he does a whole bunch of stuff. Eats the villagers, I guess. There, okay. At least I can one-shot him with that. Really bypass him teleporting around. Slay the remaining Lakuni. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. So, now, and in fact, I should have done this since way earlier. I got like, what, level and a half out of it? That was pretty good, actually. Okay, so now, when I have to do the epilogue, it should be much quicker. I don't have to backtrack over to Kitchuk. Yeah, I think that was a good time to do it. But, or to do that particular stronghold. But, earlier I passed by it already. To save time by clearing that to get the waypoint. Oh, this one's, I think, one of my least favorite parts of the campaign, because they do not even a whole lot of running, it's more like they do a whole lot of waiting. I'll show you all what I mean in a second. Like, okay, I just want to get to this spot, and why do they have to make it so difficult to get through? Here. This bridge is wrecked. Okay. Survive the hollow assault. Hey, there it is. Cold damage. Took long enough to find one of those. You know, would have been a very useful temper to have, but I need it anymore. A lot of waiting. I was gonna send my anomalies at him. Do like 10k there. Speak with Neyrel. Speak with Neyrel. Yeah, here we go. There's a treasure goblin here. I don't know if it'll disappear by the time I show it. Oh, didn't just immediately disappear. That's kind of crazy.
Over there. That tree. It's already
Take that up for a second. I think this would be more useful, actually.
You see that, right? It's not just me.
Hey, don't say.
We'll have to cut these vines at their source. Look for a
Destroy the
thick
thick knot. Done. Or, like, oh.
Do you hear that?
Hear what?
I run this way. Bring Neyrel to Summock. Where'd oh yeah, Neyrel's like back there.
You
Wait.
think I'm afraid of you? I know how you got that scar on your face, wolf. I know what Akarat did to you. You were weak then. You
What?
are weak now. Do you hear me? I'm going to end you. I'm going to rip your damn throat out with my teeth if I have to.
Okay.
What do you
Back to
think?
me. Where's my movement speed? No movement speed anywhere. Okay, whatever.
Can't get through the way she went. I'll have to go around.
And I guess. Oh, I have to go around this way. I guess I put a bunch of branches on the way.
Where are you?
Retry. But I can just do this. Make it here.
Weeping himself, the child blood born on you.
Right. Priestess of Hatred. I don't even know where these monsters come from. But it doesn't matter. First there was a boss. Now there is nothing. Okay. Two-handed sword. Knock. Rune. Two-handed sword doesn't really work for me though. Since
I'm
a
sorry.
sorcerer. And bring her to Samek, so. How do I. It says that I'm supposed to go this way, but apparently not. Then which way am I supposed to go? Unless I go the same direction I just came from. I guess that would make the most sense, wouldn't it? That's not what the map is telling me. Oh, obsidian staff. Yeah, I do need to pay attention to these weapons. Trying to avoid wasting my time with magics, but definitely weapon or like rare weapons are
Hopefully the tomb is
useful.
close.
This is for Blood Surge Necro. Probably one. Armor. No. No, this one. This isn't better than mine.
Strange.
Okay. This waypoint. Speak with Mayrel. Strike.
Where is everyone?
No blacksmith. I can never remember where the three faces are though. Oh yeah, one here.
A face of
We
Akarat.
tore it open, and the pain unending.
This is a good time for me to.
Reminds me of when I entered the spirit realm. We had to part the barrier that holds it back.
Mana shield?
Is the answer that veil? Or something like it?
Or this
A
one.
curtain, maybe.
Generate a barrier. Maybe. Teleport. Nope, this one.
Here's another one.
Reduction 3 seconds.
Blacker than a starless night, and safety in its darkness.
500%
Safety
more
in
damage
darkness.
on
Would
teleport.
a grave be too ironic?
Sounds like it could be
Well,
pretty
not a
useful.
grave, but maybe a tomb. Ah, a cave.
Okay, so that's two of them. This one.
Maker of many deaths.
And
giver of
then
all
I
lives.
think it was over here.
What kills?
Yeah, because I was
Yes,
just
look,
here.
behind the waterfall. It's as we
That's
thought.
what I thought. Yeah. However, would I have known that?
Ah, there.
Okay. Next. This is definitely a record
Is
for
this really
finishing
the
this
I
campaign.
thought it would be
What is this?
Not used to having so much mobility.
an altar. No. I don't want to hurt anyone else. Don't let me out of this cave, please. Akarat, cheers. Chacham.
Oh, yeah, I should just send my Broderick power at it, I guess. Hollows. finish this. And
I'm not so sure.
go south of Samak. Oh, okay, so down here. Oh, can't quite beat this dungeon. Oh, teleport through that. Gotta be a blacksmith somewhere, right? Pretty close to the, oh. I have so much loot, I wanna actually salvage it. Or, there's actually I have a better idea. I'm like swimming in veiled crystals, right?
Where is it?
So why don't I just do this instead?
Ban kike, ban lucha, ban kiksene wekoho. Nothing's happening.
Okay.
I
And
don't understand.
and then Iru comes here, I think, right? There. Forget salvaging. Oh, there's Iru. Okay. I think I should be able to teleport. Never works.
How did you know to do that?
I didn't. Not for sure. But you told me. When I heard you speak that phrase, walk. Walk together. Walk with the mind open.
Okay.
Akarat and his
Yeah, I feel like this
laid down
is.
a path that could only be traveled
You know
in
what?
friendship. This path.
Templative. Jump and ready. Survive the round onslaught. Alright. Well, I'm gonna deep freeze this and I was hoping I could actually move stuff while I was hoping I could actually shuffle stuff around while I was doing all this. Actually, pretty solid on. Oh, this one's a way better weapon. Level 40 versus the weapon I have it was level 37. Like 3 level difference there. Let's see, so that's teleport. There we go. Simple ice arm. Drown. My turn. I think this one lets me, right? Oh, and here's the dead end. Oh, wait. What's taking them so long? Salvage this. Ah, there he is. Beat the red captain, and that does the trick. I got a carved staff out of it, but I think mine is like roughly the same. Mine's actually slightly better. Also, conveniently, these stabs are damage over time. My Blizzard happens to be a damage
We're
over
nearly
time
there.
skill.
We can finally make this
Oh, I should have
right.
teleport.
Some things cannot be made right, Mirel. They cannot be undone.
There we go.
I know. I'm sorry. In the
Okay.
Grasslands, we read of safeguards one of the dedicants built in
I
this
can't
tomb.
teleport him. I'm glad I checked
Tread
them.
carefully. Understood.
Almost. Well, I actually got like a triple teleport, so that's good. Just let me through. Door, please. Okay, and recall aspect. I mean, mine's still quite a bit better, but
A trial, perhaps. The floor!
two-hander.
Falling away. Are they reaching, or are they letting go? Maybe we need to let go of something as well. A sacrifice.
Almost walked right into
Take it.
the ground as it was falling.
You know that won't work. It is bound to you.
I've lost everything else. My mother, my arm, myself even.
Actually,
What more
wait.
do you want from
I just
me?
remembered. I was actually
The
supposed to put
empty
this on.
space they left.
Forgot all about
What
that.
have you filled it with, Nerel?
Grief. Guilt.
Oh yeah, and then Frozen Orb was supposed to be the thing that
I let it all go.
pumps out Vulnerable, but that's supposed to be like later on when I make it into Torment.
No,
I
I
can remove Fireball enchantment. For now though, Fireball enchantment is great. Actually, come to think of it, Fireball enchantment has the ability to execute, doesn't it? It also has the does like a burning effect. I wonder if these two things can actually go hand in hand. Hold on. I don't ever really play around with this, so maybe I should try it. Boss enemy takes a damage ball below 25%, they are instantly killed. Does that work with the Fireball enchantment? Yeah. It does apparently seem to, at least based off the enchantments. It wasn't always like that. I don't remember what the old enchantments used to be, but they changed it at some point. It wasn't always an execute. Okay.
An empty room?
Far from it. That they are.
Lighting one makes another go out.
There must
Yeah.
be a certain order.
I've been here before. Oh, almost. I'm just trying to port over. Yep. And that's the doorway. Okay.
I
Done
can't
this in
move.
sub 2 hours. Too bad.
This trial wasn't meant for us.
I'm just gonna start spamming Blizzard here. I'm actually not really having any mana issues, so let me do this. Yeah, that's 2 of them.
It's so dark. I repented. Do you think I was too late?
Oh, Vigo. It was us who was too late.
And where's the next
Dead
one?
eyes stained
You're
with
in.
ash and ember. Cursed are we who must remember.
It's the next one.
After,
Donan. Yeah, there we go.
after everything
Ah, it's the scary one.
rushed aside.
There, sending my...
We never forgot you, Dolan.
Got it.
Never.
There. Cool.
Who were those ghosts?
Not ghosts, but constructs of the tomb.
Ah,
We
that was
knew
better
them.
than my current one. And I also... Every time I cast
They helped
Conjuration, I
us
get
on our
damage
way.
reduction, so that also is helpful. Oh, I think this is it. This is the end, right? There we are. Where were they?
Must be.
What
Through
ritual?
that ritual. And then here, and then there's the boss fight. There. An hour 45.
Keep them away from Akarat!
I was like talking for 10. So an hour 30 so far. Yeah.
None of your attacks are doing anything! I know you're tired, Akarat. We need you just one more time.
You were not so frail when last we fought Akarat. It was a waste to give away your strength to this mortal. She will rot. Your gifts will rot with her.
I also have Blizzard as an enchantment, so that's just following me around and doing a good bit of damage.
By my hand.
Hopefully, I don't really run out of...
Death is the
I
first.
think I'd rather have Blizzard duration be longer now.
Death does not make us weak, Wolf.
It makes us matter.
I have a decent bit of mana regen. Usually just one blizzard is enough.
Miracles. Each.
There we go.
Alcaraz is attacking
I can actually just
Mephisto is vulnerable now. Look, a shred of
hit him.
Alcaraz's essence.
Oh.
Take it. He's
Kind of a
sacrificing
quarter of
himself
his
to
life.
hurt Mephisto.
You risk the whole of your lives for mere moments.
I'll try to find better
without
mana.
me.
Just runs out,
But
and then just he's spawning much
is
longer.
my
So silly, but
domain.
whatever.
I will rejoin you soon.
There's too many.
Which will it be, Lion? Will you sacrifice them to kill this sliver of me?
Cool.
How human of you.
Thank you, Alcaraz.
Okay. It's like the Indian Artillery Shrine, but whatever.
The seeds of Eru's betrayal were sown by your disregard
die here?
for his precious
There we go.
spirit realm. You placed your quest above Nahantu,
Just gotta wait.
above him.
Is there a way to like skip this
It
dialogue?
was little
Guess not.
effort to sway him to my side.
I guess usually this fight takes a
I
lot
would-
longer because
But
most people wouldn't be kitted out
This is
with
the
like
only way.
all these damage
Honor his
modifiers.
sacrifice. Make it count.
Okay, there. Cool. And he's dead. I don't know what would have happened if I aimed that in the complete opposite direction, but whatever. Fun. Skip this.
That corpse laid in the spirit.
Cool. And
We need to find Eru.
there. There's another level up or two. Two full levels. Well, more like a level and a half,
Blood.
but whatever.
Here somewhere.
Oh.
Stop
Dialogue.
running and Oh, Eru. And when it did
Okay. Then where do I need to go now? I guess I would have expected back to Kuros, but this works too. Alright, what is this helmet? Oh, okay. Can replace my current one with this. And yeah. Just over here. Greed Shrine. I would have predicted a Greed Shrine. Just was feeling the greed. And here.
to sing me a song.
She's talking to Dead Mom, so I'm gonna go and kill some monsters in the meantime.
You never sang it at all.
Mother. I need to take a look at my build planner later for the like what skills I'm supposed to have, but I think I designed that for after I make it ice spikes. I don't know how much longer, probably before I unlock that.
That smell. You don't forget it. Lorath was here. Left his workbench a mess.
And this time I know that is right here.
Let's take a look around. He may have left something useful behind.
Useful. Like this book, for instance, or maybe I actually do have
Lorath
to
left a letter for you.
do it in a certain order.
I thought he might.
It's 3. Oh, I actually do have to do it a certain order. That's his prophecy. Okay.
I saw my corpse. and from my mouth crawled hatred.
I recognize this. Rathma's prophecy. Lorath always dismissed it. What would change his mind?
Can't believe you actually found her.
Who are you?
Friend of a friend. I've
Here's
been
the messenger
following
I
you since
found.
you arrived.
We can't keep running.
And there we go.
Let's hear what Prava
I think
has
that
to
was like
say.
the level. And I need to go over here. So, oh, Kyo shot. And I finished this, and I'm level 46. I could have sworn the last time I did this, I was actually only level 40, 45, but oh, whatever. What's 48? I don't know. Skipped a lot of monsters this time. Yeah, I wonder if I can actually bring it down to like an hour 30 with abusing this floaty bauble, especially now that I know more about the specifics of how it works, but oh well.
A wanderer and a heretic both. Welcome.
If something happens,
I'll be ready.
Mine is better.
I
Camlum.
hear Urvar.
Could use Camlum, but
May
really
the
running out of
father's light.
A friend of
resource
the
anyway. There we go. There's a full level up.
Hail,
And
wanderer.
then
I was
so you
sent
want-
away from Kurast to find
and I get to talk to Ormus, and I think he gives me 2 free level
Let's
ups
go.
just by talking with him. I gotta do 3 dungeons in the Hauntu. Keys. No, I don't have anything available in the Hauntu. I can just choose some of them at random.
Almost sees you.
Oh, they give me 2 level 2s. Give me 1. I'll drink this elixir and do bits of depravity. Probably start dropping more of my items soon.
He crawled in, barely.
And this is supposed to lead me to Kuros Thunder City, I believe. Oh. Complete the questline tenets of depravity, complete dungeon then the haunted. Okay, yeah. This is one of those that take like forever. Okay. Already done this one. So I'm gonna catch it first. That's like the fastest thing. I'll do it in a different order this time, although I guess if I had just kept running, it probably would have been easier, quicker. Okay. All good. I mean, I'll be able to use Floating Bauble to just bypass most of the dungeon anyway, so I can just keep using this. And Caves of Katoku? Kataku? That's a cool looking owl. Alright. Oh, can't teleport past that, but I checked. Not quite what I need. Level 47 and my weapon is level 40, so mine is a little bit out of date, but then again, who really cares? Who cares considering... Wait, it says Animus Carrier for some reason, but this is one of those Nahantu dungeons, so the Hantu dungeons, I don't really need to do anything. Okay, she'll break through their freeze. Teleport. This way, or... Yeah, this looks like it. There, dead. Okay, that was quick and easy. What other ones are there? Oh, I should go Kitchuk because there's one to the southeast. So it'll be the same routine. Each of these dungeons are actually really quite fast. Already next to
last, a chance to
this
work
dude.
on some wood.
I'll look through the rest of my rares when I have to go through like dialogue options. Same thing with my skill points. Got a bunch of skill points that I'm gonna need to adjust. But yeah. Can't go through these. Go through doors. I have it to set to apply vulnerable. Maybe I should set it to like gives me unstoppable instead or something. Talking about like my powers. Ooh, might be a good idea for me to set it so that I actually get unstoppable that way. Don't have to deal with getting CC'd. Occasional CC does get a little annoying, but wait, is this actually a dead end? Is it that direction? Or no, it actually is that direction. That's kind of upsetting. Or maybe it's this way, actually. 5 worst case scenario, this is like a 5-second teleport. Or teleport on like a 5-second cooldown, so not the worst thing, I guess. Wait, what? Oh. I just took like a huge circle for no reason. The boss chamber's right here, isn't it? Teleporter. Why is this one so long compared to the other one? Oh, no, it's right here. Wow, just a bit longer. There. Conjuration augments. It's fine, whatever. And then I just need to run one more. Maybe the one at Farai Cliffs. Yeah. That makes sense. Cool. Now, very last one. Alright, Kitchuk Outskirts. 3 dungeons and then Tenets of Depravity. I think all this will lead to Helltides, and Helltides actually just started, so should be fine. Not gonna make that mistake again. I'll walk down this one. I can't. Couldn't teleport down this one?
What it is.
I could have sworn that I was able to last time. Alright, Rye Cliffs. Play Thundertooth. Oh, there we go. Something Blast Wave Shrine. Yeah, it doesn't really help me. Oh, didn't quite make it. Guess it is this way then. Top right. Maybe I should have picked a flame shield instead. No. Or is it downward? I don't know why they added this modifier. The Hellbound one, I mean. The one where they rooting me. I thought that in the first place, when this game first launched, I mean, like, Diablo 4 first came out, like, a lot of people really didn't like getting CC'd by monsters. And then they just re-added it back in for some reason. I finish him before he comes back? Nope. He went invulnerable. Wonder if I could have just one-shot him. Well, if I can, then I wasn't able to do it here. Okay. That took long enough. Conjuration augments. I could have sworn that I'd already... I guess I didn't learn it yet, but there we go. So 3 of these are done, and then that leaves Kurast Bazaar. So that I can finish the rest of this quest line. Ooh, I am getting tired though, but I think I'll still be able to make it. I like to add more damage to my gloves. Got 80 armor, which would make it a lot easier for me not to have to pay as much attention. Risk dying and whatnot. And unlike last time, I know that I'm supposed to go to this particular spot. Oh. I did manage to cover a bit of ground, but still. Still distance to go. Why can't I teleport over that?
I would speak with you, Wanderer.
Nice.
The knights
Not
here
here.
suffer. Your life is mine!
Okay. Weathered staff. Let's upgrade over my existing one by quite a margin. And I talk to him.
Please, time it.
And then I go to... Wait, hold on. Let I double check first. Count of Captain Karos Madness. Grab this. Alright. So speak to Prava. Always get the wrong word.
Halt!
Knight, let this one through.
Okay, salvage this.
What a surprise it is to...
And then Tenets of Depravity. Back to the spot I just left. So, yeah.
I've noted your refusal to cooperate.
Yo.
Let your
that?
screams carry your soul to hell. An interloper, kill them!
Interloper? Wish there was a way to shut him up. That's the other issue. I always have to listen to that. Every time. I get it. good time there, aren't you? My card does not stand be. Sure. Okay. I can teleport to Samak. I feel like that'd be easier or closer to reach where I need to go. I don't like with the Whirlwind Barb. Since I have the powers, it should be easier to deal with the boss. That's good. Speak with Marzan Scribe.
Oh, is that so? Karov doesn't suffer fools. He branded me. Ha!
Alright.
Foolish dregs. Set the Colossus free. See how they do with that.
And see how they do? Wow. That's how I do with that. Just use the
Slay the demon.
Herodic power. Hateful Abomination.
Let's us palaver.
Wait, where do you go? With Marzan the Scribe. There.
My.
And I'd have to go over here for that. It's like just right up the block here. Closing in on level 50.
Welcome
To the Temple of the Profane.
Before we go further,
And yeah, I get to rely on Floaty Bobble to carry me, I hope.
we have begun the Blood Pilgrimage. Seek out Karov's lieutenants. They possess the condemned trophy we need to navigate the temple streets.
Okay, well I guess that's a dead end. But it's close enough. Have to
Flesh removal.
skip past all of that in less than like 15 seconds.
Slay the non-believer.
Nice and easy.
Claim your first condemned trophy. Many will try and stop your progress in the Chamber of Slaughter.
And I'll slide down. Alright, I gotta kill all these, right? Put this up for a second. Salvage this. 1 minute cooldown, that's okay. Glad that they, I'm pretty glad that they allowed us to put more ranks into our ultimates. Which I think for all ultimates helps reduce their cooldown.
Most end up flayed and dead.
Condemned trophy. Oh. We go this way.
Gregory the Drinker has been
Okay, I can just
condemned
warp
trophy.
past the wall.
A gift from Karl that he won't part with lightly.
Cool. No need to deal with the waller, just run right into the boss. Gregory the Drinker.
The closer to Karl we go, the more iron
Current
will
weapon is
draw.
better.
The Chamber of Carnage
Wait,
fells
any
the
of this?
best warriors, but I believe in you.
Okay. Down I go. Waste it. Wait, did I not? Oh. Stupid. I thought I grabbed that, didn't I? There. Lost out on a little bit of time there. No more than like half a minute. Okay. Place condemned trophy. And just get some more of these. Look at that moat. Or not moat, but the anomaly. I wonder if this is the same AI as with the wolves, where, yeah, sometimes the wolves get stuck. And I wonder if these anomalies works the same way. Oh, that was the end of that. Nice.
Come now! Your feet will stay!
Condemned trophy. Oh, back this way.
Only Karov remains.
I did not know. Looked like a regular non-elite monster. I mean my equal, Marzan. I'm just looking at what he said actually. Thing is,
I brought you.
I don't think I'm quite his equal.
We have a guest.
I'm much better than he is.
We've seen and wanderer?
There was no greater horror than when heaven stood silent as Zenarius was butchered. You must know the tale well. How could they abandon him, I cried. How dare they abandon us?
Alright.
We followed a mad angel into hell, prepared to end the eternal conflict. But angels know only contempt for humanity. And so we were permitted only to fail. Now I am a man beyond the lies of faith, beyond the promises of vain angels. When you triumph here, burn it all down. See nothing is left. Swear it.
I swear.
There. That's done. Cool. So, give me my levels. Speak with Ormus. I shall head there. I think he toasted Marzan, so I don't know why his character model is just standing there. Well, whatever. Either way, probably will use this opportunity to just salvage what I have on hand. Ooh! This is a much stronger staff than what I have because it's ancestral. And what is this? This is aspect of frozen memories. Okay, this is the aspect that I was looking for. Kind of crazy that I got it while I'm running.
That wasn't too hard.
While I'm just running the Vessel of Hatred campaign, because that's like a huge aspect for me, and I'm gonna want that on my gloves later.
Well
Building the Hunting Moon Wizard champion, and yep.
Ormus is right.
Counselor Sec. I have not forgotten how this one works. I did it. I remember being very shocked at how easy it was for how big the reward was. I definitely don't need to be here for very long. I just need to fight the one boss. Or it's not even a boss. I think it's just an elite. Alright, look at this. No, it's up there. Oops. I messed it up. But it's okay. I should have checked beforehand. There he is. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, I remember this one gave me like 2 levels. Yeah, I have no way to exit out. Back to the entrance. Unless I complete this, but I'm not planning to. Okay. And alright, Armus.
Almost, thanks.
3 levels. And oh, there's like whispers here. Speak with the Tree of Whispers, I'll do that real quick. And this looks like a whisper just got attached to Kuros Thunder City. Lucky me. Onto's need of the tree's insight. And gotta do the whispers in the Hantu. harvest Venus motes and get whispers. Should be easy enough. And then I'll do the Kuros Undercity one, just for good measure. I think those three should do it. Yeah, but I actually get some XP out of it too. And I also vary it up a little bit. They invoke rituals, that's one of them. And then there's two more here. Right. Maybe this way? This one's taking a little longer than usual. There don't seem to be nearly as many monsters in this region as there normally would be for harvesting Venus motes, so a bit annoying, but right there. Alright. Okay. I gotta turn in my last, or my last ritual here. And then back to the Venus motes. Ah, this one actually has a lot more monsters surrounding it, conveniently. Ah, Bone Charm. Upgrade over my existing, that's for sure. Lose out a bit of armor, but gain pretty much everything else. Alright, let me finish this real quick and basically done. Done for good. Might actually be able to just skip the Whisper tied to Kuros Undercity, or should I do it? Oh, get off my horse here. Yeah, maybe I will do the one for the Undercity, after all. I just need to do one run, right? Actually, wait. I have an idea. I don't need to turn in an XP tribute. Why don't I just... Oh, the craziest thing. I'm not going to use any tribute, and I'll just skip right to the end. I don't need to fight any of the monsters at all. I just need to complete this. And then I can go right back to Ormus. I'll be like right beside Kuros Bazaar. And on one side. Undercity portal. Oh, glad that there's no doors. Seems so much easier. I don't know why they feel so, what's the word for it? Inconsistent, though, here. Okay. Yeah, I can, like, do a double teleport here. That's really about it. But yeah, see, this one's easy. I finish this, or go through Undercity Portal. This leads me to boss, and should be fine.
Know death as intimately as I. This
Good.
was great.
So that completes one of the whispers, and I was tried to the Tree of Knowledge too, or Tree of Whispers. And I gotta make sure that I turn this all in at Tree of Whispers and not a Raven. Otherwise, Raven might eat up my whispers and I lose out on a lot of XP.
It is done.
Two-handed weapons or boots. Probably gonna need a better set of boots.
They're always back for
Rust Undercity. Cool. Got like 400k XP out of that. Not bad. Still nowhere near as fast as this campaign though. Or regular running through the campaign, or what, just regular Hell Tides in the strongholds. Drawn attention to the Whisper, then it's Hell Tides. Good. I think that's the last of it. Where's the Hell Tide this time? Oh, it's here. I need to slay a Blood Maiden. That's one of the requirements. That should be fine. 5 gifts. How much time do I have? I have like a half hour. Yeah, that's plenty. Only problem is I don't... Well, I can just use my Herodic powers to insta-jib the boss. Legendary wand. Oh, cool. This wand actually... Because it's level 53 versus level 48, like, my wand... Or if I have a staff that was the same item power as this wand, I'd get like double damage at this point. Resource cost reduction. Tempting to switch. My life isn't very high, but it's decent. You know what I'm gonna do? I don't remember how many obols I started with, but I want to do this.
Not much, is it?
This is still... I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's actually better than what I had before. Just a base weapon. This is like an extra 50% more damage on top of what I was hitting for. Sad to say. Okay, so starting at 5.
Formidable.
300 cinders. Although I don't think I can tank the Hellspire like my other builds. As normal. I might consider setting it to Penitent after. We get a little bit more XP that way. I would need Flame Shield though. It's the catch. Oh well. Deep freeze it. You know what? I had cinders left over from the other character, but there's like too many numbers to keep track of. I'll keep track of the number of hearts I started off, like that I started with. But cinders, I'm just gonna use whatever I had with my other characters, I think. Ooh. Oh shoot. No. I got greedy. Just trying to stick around for the event. I can tank it, but I don't have any survivability. Because I still need to get some cinders out of it. And some, you lose some. Maybe because my magic... Oh, my magic stick has 131 life. It's still not nowhere near enough. Oh, whatever. Is that my first death on this? Actually, it might have been my first death on my sorcerer here. Okay, I think from here would be a good opportunity to just... Oh, I had a limit. That's another one down. boons.
it without you.
And I can actually start throwing my blizzards. These. While I think one of my anomalies might be stuck, which is good, meaning that I can actually teleport around like I wanted to.
Help! I beg you!
Keep all the villages alive. Well, it's taking a bit. Ooh, this one's quite a lot of damage.
Over here! Help!
Okay. Slay the remaining spiders and keep all alive. Good. And still no two-handed staff, sadly. Got chain lightning at least. Ah, so close. Okay. I mean, I'm trying to. Oh, that's a lot of points I'm missing. Maybe I should put 3 into this. Help round out my resistances and all. Let me activate this so I can keep track of what I have and what I'm missing. Oop, I haven't really been picking these up for some reason, even though I have an owl. That's my pet. 375 cinders total, right? Okay. Horses of Hell grow infuriated. It's not too bad. Kind of tempted to switch the difficulty now. I think I should actually soon. Yeah, because I don't know how many cinders I get from clearing Blood Maiden. I know that I'm supposed to get hearts from clearing these, either the Harbingers or the chests. What I might do actually, since I have other whispers that are ongoing, right? I will need these whispers later when I reach level 60. Harbinger, 3 out of 5. Pretty close. I will finish that whisper. What's the other one? Oh, they're both Slay Harbingers. Alright. No, that's a stronghold of some kind. Oh shoot. Actually, lost for where to go. Oh, something just spawned. Okay. There, done. Battle staff. Hey, yeah, there we go, finally. Ooh, int max life resource cost reduction? Nice. I actually need all 3 of those, so it's good. I'm gonna head to the top right. Or, well, My definition of top, right? Okay, I'm at 300. I feel like this is already pretty close to enough. You never know. This game. Another thing too. This has been pretty handy, but I don't know if I don't know how well it'll go. Be trying to turn in my cinders on Penitent. I may have to switch from Hydra to Flame Shield. I will. Alright. Max this, max this. Okay. And bobble. Work my way up here. And I'm actually already pretty close to the waypoint. Did I finish this one? No, I still need to clear a couple harbingers. Still like nothing here. Oh, yeah, here we go. Yeah, send my I forget what they're called. Anomalies to go deal with them. Alright. Yeah, it would really be nice to finish this, but this rate, I don't think it's gonna happen. It says a legendary, some kind drop, but I couldn't even see what it was. Legendary sword, 666. Yes, that's there on the item power. Okay, I did manage to kill a boss apparently. Or not a boss, I managed to actually farm 375 cinders, so standing next to this, I'm actually going to leave. Yeah, I should reset. I'm gonna rejoin, and I'm not gonna have an elixir or incense or whatever, but I will still be able to. Oh, hell gives way to their champion. I didn't even know I was being chased by Hellborn. But for the better. I think it was the cinders, cinder turn that he wanted me to do. I didn't actually pay too much attention. Right. I'm gonna set it to Penitent. 2 hours and 30 minutes. Level 1 to 50, what, 55? I mean, granted, yeah, I'm using all the broken powers, but this is kind of cool. I don't think I've ever... Well, actually, no. In Season 7, I leveled 1 to 60 in just under 2 hours, so... Yeah. That's one down. Okay, so there's some other ones. But there's no monsters here just yet, so I want to actually switch Hydra for Flame Shield. Nope. So that I can ignore monsters that are hitting me. Nope. There we go. A Baneful Heart. That's exactly. Oh. Thought they were going to do a lot more damage than that. They swung. Well, at least I still have a lot of movement speed. Tortured Gift of Mysteries. This one is largely uncontested. I just need one more Baneful Heart. That makes 3. 2 more. Or 2 more chests. And then 1 Blood Maiden. And actually, I didn't even realize, but there was actually a Slay Hellborn. I didn't even notice. Otherwise, yeah, I would have just stuck around and slew it. That would have been free XP. Well, maybe not actually. It is a little difficult to deal with Hellborn while I'm under-equipped. But then again, Blood Maiden is worse, so... Oh. There, hold on a second. Messed this all up. Forgot that these monsters can actually kill me. I love it, by the way. These monsters are like glass cannons. They take so much damage, like they die like almost immediately. But if they hit you, you lose like a chunk of your life. Okay, this one's got a lot of int on it. But the one that I'm using right now has a lot of max life. I think that's most important for trying to stay alive long enough to open these. Six. Shoot. I wonder if I could have gotten if by clearing the Hellborn I would have been able to get the last baneful part or whatever it's called. Would have been useful. Well, whatever. And I insta-kill the boss, right? The Blood Maiden, if I were to fight it out with her right now. Kinda tempted to try. Got what I came for in the first place. The Hydra back on. And... yeah, I don't want to have to do this, but... I think I gotta... start taking this a bit more seriously. I'm gonna switch.
If you need work.
Because I don't know... not entirely sure how hard how difficult the boss will be, so I should do this now. Let's sub out mana on kill. Max life. Still sitting on 48 million gold. I just want one max life.
Father bless.
We got a lot of damage over time, but good. Alright. Slay a Blood Maiden. It's the last thing on this list, but I need it to be on normal. And also need one more heart. Fire corrupt. Give me that gives. I frost nova. I don't know what killed it so quickly. Another one of these soul spires. It's okay if I die, right? I've already done the all the tortured gifts that I could. For a second still. Finishing this up. Ooh. I think I'm supposed to spawn a couple of Harbingers, so I'd like to be able to complete this if possible. Also, my threat meter is going up. At this rate, I might actually be able to max it out. $545. Forces of Hell grow infuriated. Ow. I'm just gonna deep freeze it. And I mean it had just finished too. So good timing. Did any of these guys give a heart? Apparently not. But I do have 147 now, so it'll give me what I'm looking for if I'm lucky. Oh, I can't even teleport over that. I know there's an event up ahead. There's one more though. I think that those usually have a good odds of giving me a baleful heart, right? Destroy invasion world. I like this one. Nice and easy. This one goes. And here he is. And let my boys do their thing. The anomalies. Okay. Sorcerer in motion. Nice. I already have a better version of that, I think. Or I already have one that gives me movement speed in this legendary grade. The natural motion recipe, right? I'm using that. I think Sorcerer only really has one temper that allows them to boost their movement speed. Okay, that last event that I did seemed to give me quite a few. Went from 6 to 8 hearts, so that's a lot of XP. Outside 3 minutes. Alright. Six. The Hellborn won't spawn in time though. That's the one drawback to all of this. Yeah. Quite make it. Where is she? She's supposed to show up, isn't she? What time? Ooh, instant kill. And my wolves can't do that much damage that quickly. Okay. Where can I get a whole bunch of chests? Oh, I know how to do it. I will set it to Penitent. I think I can get 3 chests like back to back, but I will miss out on the Hellborn Whisper. That's okay. I can always do other whispers to make up for it. It's not a problem. Alright. Now I have 2 minutes to do this, so should have switched over to Flame Shield right away, but 2 minutes. Good. Switch my skills up from this to where's Flame Shield? Okay, there. What? Interrupted my opening here. And then go here. Ah, good timing. I had just left. I didn't know. Oh, it was like instant speed too. There's the tortured gifts like just down here. Okay. Nice amulet. Could be useful for me later when I get ready to run. I'm gonna do Torment.
You saved my life.
And I pull this up. Nice. Okay. I think I started at 5 or whatnot. Now I'm at 7, so that's good. I got all that going for me at least. I'm almost at level 57. I'd like to actually get like a bit of XP before I turn in over to Ormus. It might, who knows, maybe they scale the XP just a little bit if I reach level 57, I don't know. Nice. No, this is actually a pretty decent one. Probably just ignore the rares, right? That's how I should do things by now. Alright. Just gotta slay a couple monsters and I'm kinda set, right? Also try to do like one whisper or something, but where are the monsters? There should be like at least a few packs here somewhere. I put like I gain XP. XP bar barely moves. I think I would actually be better off trying to finish off my Whisper. Where's the fastest available Whisper to clear?
Something found, you find me.
Not the PvP zones. Here, Venus motes. Yeah, why not? I'm gonna turn in these Venus motes real quick. Then I go talk to Ormus, and he should credit me with a couple levels. And then who knows, maybe I do like seasonal quest line or something. Just to get a bit of extra credit. I'm gonna actually level before I finish this Whisper. That's right. Well, but I'm also like harvesting Venus motes. Yeah, there's the that particular area. Lump density was pretty low, but here there's a lot more, so it's good.
Good. I found a promising ore deposit. I could use some help.
Cool. Okay, done. That leads me to level 57, and I think this could get just a little bit more XP. There we go. 57 and 10%. And then anytime I feel ready to go turn in my Whispers, I can do that. Otherwise, I just talk to Ormus, and I think Ormus brings me to level 59. And then I don't know if I have like some stronghold or renown rewards that I can turn in, or I'm out of luck. Probably out of luck. Okay, come on, give me 2 levels. 2 levels would be good.
Almost is impressed.
Hey, that's actually 2 levels. I'll take a look here. I'd turn 4.3 million XP, so close to 2 full levels. Alright. I can turn in Nahantu renown rewards. If I wanted, I could do the seasonal questline stuff, but there's... If I turn in 1 Skosglen... Where's Skosglen? I figured this one's Skosglen. I just need to do 1, like, Mordain Lodge, and that'd actually bring me pretty much right up to 60. The XP reward for Mordain Lodge plus the Renown reward should pretty much bring me there. And then I could have turned in the Tree of Whispers, and that would have me covered. And then I didn't even make it to the 3-hour mark. Done. Or, well, I should only announce that after I finish this, but yeah. 1 to 60 in under 3 hours. I know some people do it quicker, but maybe I'll take a look at theirs and see if they have some other faster way to go 1 to 60, but yeah, this is kind of the way to go. Okay, wait, where am I going?
Strange. Whatever killed this hunter wanted him
Where
to
is it?
suffer.
Bald Hunter. Yeah, the fact that they're not dying immediately is concerning. And here's the last one. So, nice and easy, these 3. Beast and Mordain. Okay. And then he flees. Chase after him. I kill him. Just easy XP. Yeah, it's like took like less than 2 minutes. Like faster than a stronghold, or not a stronghold, but strong rune. Yeah.
The wilds cannot be tamed. They're all fools.
And does he turn into a bear? Last ditch effort. I just don't like I have to sift through all that loot, but that's okay. Okay. Ordained Lodge. And then I claimed this. This is what I was talking about. So now I'm like still a little bit short, and I could round it out by doing the next mission on the so I speak with Briona. Yeah. Could maybe even held on to the well, I needed to do the first part of that quest though to get the XP for it. Or I needed to turn in that first quest to shoot. Right back in. Usually I do the first mission on the seasonal quest line to unlock the reputation caches and all that, so let me mark this as favorite. Okay. Still got plenty of movement speed off this, using the same gear
Not
from
yet,
like
but
50 levels ago. I think. Yeah, nearly 50 levels ago. Use a Nightmare Sigil to find a strong room. Ah, yes. Roderick Strong Room. I think that this by itself should get me to level 60. So, yeah. This isn't the worst. Well, I mean, I could also just run a Stronghold. That would do it. But, I mean, might as well progress the seasonal quest line a bit and maybe unlock some of the powers that I'm missing. Even though I have all the ones that I already be interested in using, so. Region rewards. Yeah, done here. Oh. There. Roderick Gate. It takes so long for it to spawn. Well, it's okay. This is a good opportunity for me to look through my gear and see what's good, what's terrible. Although, yeah, I should probably get rid of all rares. I would never be using rares at this point. Ooh, ice shards. Roderick Portal. Yeah, usually I am committed to hold on a second. Let's level 55. Do I have a weapon that's like higher item power? Yeah, this one. But it's not that much higher though. Like the damage on it. Okay, I'll do this one. I mean, I didn't bother to read the other ones. I probably wouldn't take any aside from that. It's not. They don't. I mean, I think that the one where they sometimes spawn monsters is like a different color than what's available there. Yeah, I like having the powers to help me level. That's for sure. Yeah. So this is what it's like to use the powers of the second character. Usually I don't do this. It saves me a lot of time for sure. Last season, I was all like, oh, like while leveling, like what level of power would I have at each point and all that, but when I actually don't have that limitation, everything just is so much easier. Objectively easier. And comparably easier too. Ah, there. Yeah, love having this fireball enchant. And it also executes too. Yeah, that's crazy. I can't believe it that I haven't been using this. I don't know when they changed that. I feel like it was like 1, maybe 2 seasons ago. I just never bothered to take a look. Because they added that in. Oh, all that AoE. Yeah. For as great as Druid has been for leveling because of its raw damage. Like this is still just so much faster. It's like, okay, got a blood relic. That's what it's here for.
Was my
Hey,
gift to sanctuary.
rune staff,
Burning seeds of destruction. Sown
amulet,
its most fertile soil.
and wait, what's this? Reactive ooze? Hey, I got a power.
Locked it all
What
away.
is reactive ooze? Well, better question is who cares? I'm getting it out of here. Oh. I am going back to Karagar. And I think when I talk to her, I get, what, 700,000 XP, right? That's what I got last time. So, yeah, that's a good way to round out my leveling journey. Okay, actually, I am kind of curious. Is this one? Hey, reactive ooze is resource generation. Yeah, that would have been pretty decent while leveling, but I mean, didn't really slow me down that much.
I
Okay,
remember those days.
there. Nice, I made it.
Another house in Kira got empty.
Ramble.
A whole family picked up and left West Akarat.
Int max life armor. Okay, and again, as a nice little formality. Ooh, great collection of helms, boots, and gem fragments. Yeah, if I like the way things have been going this season, if this were a first character, I'd probably still be swimming in gem fragments. So I would actually do greater collection of helms in this case, if it came down to it. And I would at least have one slot that's a 750 item power. So I'm gonna start opening these up. This cache, greater collection of helms. And yeah, I'll be quick about it. So hold on, let me take a look at this real quick. So I started gameplay at about 16:45. So this was like a 2 hour and 45 minute level 1 to 60. That's I think pretty good. I'm gonna have to check my notes, but I feel like that's faster than how most people operate. Okay, let me switch this for armor, I guess. I can get to work here. Salvage all these.
Better than starting from nothing.
This I would actually consider using. Oh, I got Juggernaut's aspect. Oh, that's nice. On this.
What's still got some good in it?
Not like I'm evading anyway. Like what's my chest armor? I don't have any better chest armors. This is my best available chest armor after all this time. I mean, I could just spend gold, go to the armor. Which one's the armor? Yeah, because I'm kind of like, there's a couple ways I can gear my guy up, right? Like I can trade in like the pale marks and
Aye.
yeah, trade in the pale marks. I could go and deal with like the Herodric, like the reputation caches and all that.
It's
But
simple. Buy armor, live longer.
I really can't get chest armor. I think well, yeah, usually I save my obols and whatnot, but
Have a wee gamble.
sure, I'll get one, two.
Too bad, Fred. Not a bad pull.
There, just one tunic that's not like down like 20 levels, I guess, even if it's not. It doesn't have 2 rolls on it. Yeah, I'll throw Juggernaut on it. It's not really the best setup, but it'll have to do for now. Okay. Healing received. Shadow resistance.
Bright aura.
Yeah, just something that gets me into Torment at this point. Ice shards, pierces. Oh, this is good. Don't I have 750? I have a 720 and a 733 or 730 here. I have a slightly better stick that I can use, but neither of these are like ideal. Mana per second. Okay, this one I would replace my current ones with. Gloves, yeah, I'll throw this one on. Familiar, I don't need that. Max life, max resource, lucky hit chance, yes. And this is my old one. Got lightning resistance on it. Max life, life per 5. And I mean, this amulet is actually better on the rolls, even if I get like less life. So yeah, this is something. It'll have to do. This is the best I got. I'm trying to be really quick about this in comparison to how I normally do things. Usually take my time with it, but I'm just gonna try and use the best available things that I've got rather than try to seek out something better. Although I might try to shop for a better weapon too. Well, within your own Blizzard and for 3 seconds after leaving it, yeah, I could use a better set of pants, and I'll salvage this. Yeah, I'll salvage this and I'll slap that on my pants. Snow Veil? Because I have Blizzard as my ever living snow guard. Here it is. For 3 seconds after. Because I have Blizzard following me around for 10 seconds, and then for the additional 3 seconds after that, this aspect takes effect. So that's actually quite helpful. For my resistances, actually, I didn't even bother to put in anything into my resistances yet. Or into my Paragon board, I mean. So I should do that before anything else. Chill or freeze an enemy deal increased cold damage. That's not the worst, but the thing is, it doesn't really work against bosses. That's why I'm always concerned about that one. Okay, there. Okay, 28 Paragon points. There, yeah. Lose that on some resistance though. If I do it like this, maybe. There you go. So that should cover me on my resistances. Now all I need is cold and poison, and I'm kind of set. I'm also going to... I will actually put on the right rolls on these, but this is like far faster than how I normally do when I'm trying to like gear up. I'm usually trying to get all 750s, and I talk to like different vendors and all that, but yeah, this is like the really quick way to go and do everything. Maybe I'll try to roll twice more, or my resistance is like right now. Poison res is okay. Yeah, fine. I'll just leave it. It's fine. I don't need to have int. I'm just gonna be lacking on damage, but what else is new? And the last thing is natural finesse. Damage to crowd controlled. Sure, that's actually fine. Damage to distant, plain damage, plain damage, plain damage. Damage to close. I don't even know which of these I'd prefer to use the most, actually. Worldly stability, maybe. Would be the way to go, I imagine, but like resource cost reduction on Blizzard. At some point I'm gonna need to do that. Actually, speaking of which, increased damage while ice armor is active. Against frozen enemies, it's not terrible. Aspect of frozen memories. I probably need to throw that into here. Something like this. Yeah, I would like to get a better weapon, actually. Should be able to shop for like at least a decent stick, right? Where's the weapons vendor? Huh? Is there no weapons vendor, or am I crazy? Oh, here he is. Beatha? Here.
Closer at a distance.
Ah, that's better.
Have weapons
That's
for any
much better.
engagement. Stay sharp, my friend.
This is a lot better than my current one. Doesn't quite have the same rolls, but Doesn't have the additive damage, doesn't have the max life, but I'll make do. Either max life. Yeah, there you go. This'll do. Was not on a lot of hint, but alright. Natural, finesse, raw damage. There, that's good.
Magic is neither
1
good
gold.
nor evil.
Aspect
may
of
I help
frozen memories. No, I'm gonna put that on my amulet. I'm gonna replace my weapon sooner or later. This, and then everything else I can actually start to sort out. I don't think that I would. I don't think I'd run any resource aspects. I already put on aspect of frozen memories. So at this point, I'll just throw on whatever I feel like. Let's say Inner Calm, Adventure or Stormsfall Adventurers is okay, sure. Edge Masters, sure. There. And that's it. That's all I'm gonna do. I don't even have a way to perpetually keep Conceited aspect up, so this is the best I can do for now. And I still don't have Glacial aspect, right? So yeah, Glacial aspect and Frozen Wing. Nothing to do with Ice Spikes. So that's still gonna be whiles away, but yeah. Salvage all 3 of these. And this weapon. There. Flame. Nice and easy. Oh, I should probably throw something, anything into my weapon.
There is magic in all
Aspect of
things.
elements,
Let
I
me
guess.
show you.
Or aspect of, well, I guess piercing cold doesn't help me. Here, aspect of elements, why not?
Impeccable.
Damage, 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 damage. And damage to crowd control. Yeah, again, it's acceptable. And of course, I can round out my resistances by throwing on a ruby. Again, like, getting enough resistances is actually really easy as a sorcerer. Also, I'm missing like 6 skill points, so let me just toss that in. 3 in here. And it doesn't really much matter right now. Maybe something like that and like this. I'll just leave it like that for now. I'll switch this. I'll put Flame Shield. Oh, I don't have Flame Shield. Yeah, let me get that. Flame Shield. There. I'll leave it like that for now. And I'm gonna put this back to... I'm gonna get, like, I mean, this was great for speed farming, but if I'm gonna run the pit, I'm gonna have to switch this just for now and replace it with barrier removal, damage resistance removal, and vulnerable. Or execute, actually. Would be good. Yeah, there. Execute, barrier removal, and damage resistance. Or, although, I guess vulnerable would make more sense. And I should be using the pillar. There. Ah, good. Okay, I think I'm ready. Oh yeah, and of course I need some... I didn't even bother socketing anything, really. Inflict a crowd control. I could... Sure, why not? Here. If I inflict a crowd control, I get primary resource. Nice and easy. I don't really think I care for anything else. I already have an execute and all, so... yeah, Sapphire. Just 2 of these would be enough, I would say. Okay. And a diamond. Maybe I should have done 2 diamonds. For good measure. And then a sapphire here. And then elixir should have me covered. So, yeah, I think I'm ready. I can sort out all my armor and resistances and whatnot later. But, yeah, see? That was the fastest I think I've ever... actually, get my potion all the way up. There. See? Yeah, like, that's the fastest I've ever done a 1 to 60 and then geared up for the pit. Now, in terms of raw damage, my damage is going to be terrible because my weapon is not even at 750. But I don't even think it's going to be terrible. It's not going to be amazing, but it's not going to be... It'll be enough to clear this. But, yeah, it's fine for now. Alright, folks, I don't know if there's... Like, I see that there are people watching, but it's been unusually quiet. Like, I don't think I've seen anyone say anything in chat on YouTube or Twitch, and I'm just gonna double check. Oh, on YouTube or... No, not this one. Just make sure that it's not bugged. No, it's not bugged. It's for some reason only... I mean, I guess everybody else is busy with other stuff, but anyway, I'm gonna start this. Oh, shoot. I was actually supposed to mute myself before I begin this. That's a little awkward. I'm gonna leave and come back, and then I guess I'll activate my potions, or elixirs and incense again. I have like 2 of each, right? Alright, folks, if there's any last questions that you have, then ask. Otherwise, here's the plan. I'm gonna go in-game, and I'm gonna mute myself, go over my gear for pit tier 10, and then I'm gonna begin the run. And then when I'm done, oh, hey, just got up, I'll just say hi. Okay, sounds good. I appreciate it. I'll talk to you in a second, Gandreg, when I'm done. This should be a pretty quick run, so it shouldn't need to wait too long, maybe 5-10 minutes. Just need to go over my gear, then speed blitz the pit, and then when I'm done, I'll kind of go over my gear and kind of how I... that was like the easiest 1 to 60 I think I've done on stream ever. So I can just talk a little bit about that. And I'll probably drop my stream after that. I'm not going to push for Torment tonight. I'd like to go to bed. It's like 4 a.m. Yesterday I stayed up until like, what, 8 a.m., but I don't have enough energy to do that today. So, yeah, but I'll continue again tomorrow with the Torment, hopefully. Anyway, I'm going to go in game, and I'm going to meet myself, so I'll see you all on the other side.
This should be interesting.
Hello. Impressive. Thank you. Time for our roads to part.
It's pretty sad to say, but I only just noticed while the run was going that my astral pillar was actually doing the majority of the work on that run. Like my blizzard was slowly killing them, but my Astral Pillar was doing the majority of the work. Like, actually doing so much more damage than a Blizzard was. Like, my Astral Pillar was hitting for ticks of like 170k. And I think my Blizzard was hitting for like 3k, so every time the Astral Pillar hits, it was taking out a chunk of anyone's life. I would have eventually been able to finish it, of course, but anyway, okay. So, yeah, I thought for a second I'd gotten an Ancestral Staff, but apparently not. But I mean, this is still a 750 item power. Yeah, I need to figure this all out before I try again, but, or, I'm not going to try to do any pit pushing. I don't even have, like, a proper, staff, but, yeah, see, I got, like, a 750 just on my first run of the pit. Same thing with my boots, too. My plan, going, like, now that I've reached Torment 1, is I'm probably going to talk to Ormus and let him give me all 750 item power gear, and, use that to gear up my character. So that's how I did it. I took a different approach this time as compared to, past runs. So, yeah. Hope that you all have enjoyed this. The fastest T1 to T4 I've done yet, using the powers, especially, with this cheaty, floaty bauble kind of Arcana. Yeah, it's been a blast though. But at any rate, yeah. Is there anything else you folks want to chat with me about? Otherwise, I think I'm gonna end here. I'm gonna call it a night. I'm gonna edit my video real quick so I can upload it, and then I'm gonna hop off, and I'll continue the Torment 1 to Torment 4 journey tomorrow. Yeah, that's my, I guess, plan. Yeah. I don't know what I'll do with my future characters. I'll worry about that another time, but yeah, Torment, like going like level 1 to 60 was just really smooth. Not because of Blizzard, but because of not because of like the build I'm using. I mean, like, yeah, the build I'm using is not bad for leveling, if I have the right tempers, but the thing that made this run really easy was just using the Roderick powers for the movements, like basically for mobility, like movement speed and being able to just blink around, right? Can't really compete with that for making it from dungeon to dungeon, just skipping past all these monsters. It's just such a huge boon. And I made sure to unlock all these powers on my Whirlwind Bar. Was one of the reasons why that took like almost 10 hours as a run. And then yeah, so basically what I did in order, if in case anyone's curious and you made it to the end but you didn't watch the previous 3 hours, I did the the first mission of the seasonal quest line first, just to unlock the powers, officially speaking, and also the reputation rewards. Then I did the Vessel of Hatred campaign from level 1 to like pretty much 57 or 58, and then I just did like one stronghold and then one mission on the seasonal quest line. That's it. And that took me all the way to 60. So, yeah, in 3 hours. See, the first character I made, I could have just done Vessel of Hatred campaign, but I would just not have had the powers. That's the trade-off, but whatever. So there you go. That's this isn't even like a super optimal character. If I played like Dance of Knives, who knows, maybe it could have been even quicker, but at any rate, that's how it went. And then yeah, after 58, 59, at 59 I also turned in my Renown Rewards. And that's that. All my gear is junk. I don't have a single 750 item power except for my helm. And that's a good thing, actually. That means I saved a lot of time on trying to gear up on 750s. Especially because I thought about it, like, before I started this stream, and I realized that, yeah, like, Ormus can give me some 750s, so, yeah, all good. Okay. Last message here is from, Gandrig. Gandrig was, your question was, if you have time, okay, just real quick. Do you know if any of the Herodric, and you said you just got up, also just say hi. Yeah, well, good morning to you, I guess. So do you know if any of the Herodric Nightmare Dungeons spawn strong rooms that do not have the strong room tab? Well, in the PTR there were, but it's like a small chance. I think that the way it works is a Herodric strong room sigil is guaranteed to have a strong room, unless you trigger the boss before you actually touch the strong room. And I think that for any other Nightmare dungeon, you can get a Herodric strong room, but it's not guaranteed. You said that as in a small chance. Yeah, I think there is a small chance that you can get a Roderick Stronger, but don't quote me on that. That's all was in the PTR. I remember there were some Nightmare Dungeons that I ran, I think like Forgotten Wisdom or something, that I would run, and then, oh, well, it looks like there is a strong room, but again, I don't know if they changed that in the live server. They didn't say anything about it, so. Alright, folks. That's it for me. I'm gonna go to Kyovashad as per tradition, that's a Torment 1, and I'm done for now. Yeah, it's been actually a lot of fun. 3.5 hours. Whew. Go to bed a lot earlier than expected for once. Alright. I'm also gonna end the stream too. I don't have anything else I really need to add. Like, I'm done. Done. So, hope you all enjoyed the run. Oh wait, no. Setting it to Torment 1. There we go. Hope you enjoyed the run. Thanks everyone for watching. Adventure out.